just gonna, professionalism in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hello there, and welcome to the grand finals of Company Heroes 1. I'm here with one of the best players to play in the last 5 years, Kranksy. Hey, Kranksy, how you doing, mate?
Hey, how's it going, AE? Ready to cast some finals. Really keen on this one. We've got BK versus Green Beret. We've got OCE versus Germany.
Come
And
on.
jumping straight into round 1 of the finals.
Yes, let's do it. I'm at 5 seconds. Tell me when you're at the same.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
3, 2, 1. Game 1 is live. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, we synced, my friend.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Perfect. Let's go. So I'm starting in the West with the best Company Heroes 1 player to play in the last 9 years consistently. I've got BKModTest's least favorite faction out of the two vanilla factions. He's US first, Kranksy. Does that give Green Beret as the Wehrmacht in the East a slight advantage in this game 1?
I'm here on the right-hand side, specking Green Beret. We've got Wehrmacht, and I think there is a slight advantage for Green Beret. I think every matchup so far that we've seen throughout this entire tournament has had Wehrmacht coming out on top. So there is a slight advantage, but I wouldn't take too much away from BK. He's one of the best players, as you stated, and I'm keen to see his USA play here.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Let's see what he's just doing right now. Let's see how many engineers. He's only gone 2 engineers. 3 or 4 is sometimes used on Semwar. And one thing I was getting at, guys in chat, is BKModTest is definitely the best Wehrmacht player. Like, his US does show some weaknesses at times. He's a little bit more of a reactive style of player. Ooh, let's get on board with this Jeep. Let's see how proactive and aggressive he can be, Kranksy. This Jeep's going straight down. And by the way, guys, we are watching this at sometimes 144 frames per second at my screen, at least. This is 144p scaled down to 1080. The reason is that HelloFresh donation I had, sponsorship I had last week. I bought a brand new computer with it, so maybe Company Heroes 1 even looks a little bit better this week. Let's see.
Nicely done. It's looking very smooth on stream, actually. I might say so myself. Looking great. One thing you'll notice with that Jeep, so we were talking about it the entire time we were casting this map, that Jeep always counters the Pioneer that goes for that ammo, and Green Beret's opened up with my build, which is exactly kind of a counter to this Jeep strat. So first Pioneer goes and captures the fuel, retreats back to the base, and then captures that 10 ammo, avoiding the Jeep attack completely. So that Jeep's kind of just scouted nothing and is out early and doesn't really get any damage at all. So he's kind of sitting there in the mid now, hoping to get something with the second bulk squad.
That makes so much sense why the Jeep went there and there was no one home. Interesting, I like it. So just to fill you guys in as well, if you're watching the grand finals, let's face it, a lot of YouTube casual kind of guys just watch the grand finals. Kranksy is from Australia. We've got Green Beret from New Zealand, so these guys have been helping each other out a little bit. So the co-caster today has actually helped Green Beret develop some of the strats he may use to propel himself to tournament fame. But it's a big tall ask today. BKModTest has won 2 major CoH1 tournaments in the last 5 years, and there's not been many. So to win 2 is quite impressive. Jeep's getting doing some harassment work as it does, but decides against it because it's been surrounded right now. So uses the bonus speed of the road there to zip away. How's that Wehrmacht build order coming along? We've got 2
It's gone pretty well. So we've actually wired off the bottom side completely with the Pioneer and the Volk. Getting a machine gun to the midfield, and then 2 of the Volks should be able to just kind of secure the middle field. That Pioneer at the top should wire that off, or he's actually going for a mine. I think it's a bit greedy. The Jeep scouted it, so that Pioneer's going to have to pull back.
Yeah.
That mine's been denied, so not much you can do there. The bottom Pio might actually reopen the wire and harass the ammo down the bottom from the USA player.
Yeah, he's working on it now. Soon we'll hear that satisfying noise. I'm not going to move away from it. Well, we may have to because the Jeep is being harassed by the riflemen. Oh, no, that makes no sense. It's the Pioneers that could die. A's brain needs to wake up. Maybe we'll wake up by hearing the satisfying noise of the barbed wire being clipped.
Oh no, he's gonna go tank traps. Okay,
oh,
no more harassment. He's just going full secure at the bottom. No worry from his perspective, and then he's gonna take mid.
Well, I don't think what we're saying makes any sense because I think that was his own barbed wire, dude. We need to get on our game because this grand finals is gonna be a very high level, high caliber match I think you just played a 1 hour 2v2. He's still waking up because he had a late night last night. We got to get on it, bro, because this is going to be two guys competing for a grand finals for a good chunk of money. I think it's a $500 tournament, something like that.
Well, I think there is a strat there. Like the Jeep scouted, assume there's wire there, then he could like counter that scouting information by opening his own wire. That is what some people do, but we're just seeing like 2 Volk machine gun sniper mid control. Flame is closing in on that machine gun. Machine gun focuses in on the rifle. Other rifle hits a mine. The Flamer actually gets onto the machine gun. The 2 Volks hold the heavy cover, so they're going to hold this. Counter the house. The machine gun's going to reposition. That sniper's about to hit that Flamer squad. Full retreat from BK is about to come in.
Yeah, that did not go well. The rifles ate a huge amount of casualties there. The Jeep zipping around. He's gotten 0 kills thus far. Tell you what, Green Beret is he's held his fuel for the majority, for nearly all of the game, the +10 fuel actually so far. And I see the levels you're on about now on that barbed wire. I have to up my game. This is so technical, CoH1 at the highest level. So glad to have you, Kranksy, because I'd be lost without you, because you actually understand the fine details of what these players are going through. And this rifles might be going through.
Dude, this rifle, this 2 squad rifle man, he's risking it, mate. Honestly, I'd keep the Volk on the cutoff because this rifle's completely stuck in there.
You guys ever seen the film Great Escape? With man, he's so effed right now.
Oh, the Volk needs to stay near the Riffer. The Volk needs to stay near the Riffer to get the wipe. The other one in the heavy cover in the graveyard. Oh, dude. Nicely done. Well done. Cleans that up. 1 squad down for BK. He's a bit rusty, not on form. We're seeing the 2nd machine gun come up to support this cutoff. Sniper roaming. Flamer squad trying to get the flank. The 2nd machine gun's going to set up in time.
Oh, what a nice setup. Perfect play. He had it scouted, dude. He had it absolutely scouted. And the best player in the world, BKModTest, who was looking absolutely dominant last weekend. He just smashed everybody. He did not drop a game in this tournament up till this point. He's looked so good. And I have to say, Green Beret has been the surprise package. He has really taken this tournament by storm. He had a slightly easy bracket progression, but you can't argue with a solid play like this.
I think Green Beret's first match was versus Dexon, so I don't know about easy. Like, Dexon was one of the highest seeded players. We thought Dexon could actually face BK in the finals coming in here, and we're assuming that Dexon would definitely progress through. BK caught, Green Beret caught everyone off guard and just overwhelmed.
That's a good point. I do think I was quoting you, by the way. You said the upper bracket was easier. But I agree. I mean, you can't get to a grand final without beating big names. And Dexon in round 1 was... We watched that, and dude, you were fanboying out of your mind. You loved it. You were so surprised, and as was I, at just the solid play of Green Beret.
Well, this is like the OCE show, and I have to get behind my boy. We've tracked every single game so far, haven't we, of Green Beret? And we're right in the finals now. So from BK's perspective right now, he's completely isolated from this middle. He's been cut off from the map. Machine gun base pin is on point, but a motor pull's just finished up from BK. I think we should see some mines go down from Green Beret, secure the mid. This next engagement that's coming in, BK has the flanks. He has to get Green Beret out of this position.
Oh, otherwise, but he's putting barbed wire down on the actual bridgehead. That is brutal, mate. Absolutely brutal. Now there's only one path out. He's done barbed wire everywhere now. Oh my god, and how close is he to M8?
Tank traps as well.
Oh no! How close is he to M8?
I don't think he can afford it. He started it just now, right?
Oh man,
the only way just now.
He's got 2 ways into the map right now. He can get through this fence in the south, but with an M8, obviously, or he can go through this tiny little gap. Oh god.
He's down 1 rifle squad. His MA's about to finish up and be tank trapped off the midsection.
Oh man.
A mine here from Green Beret would do wonders. Oh, he's actually tank trapping the mid off completely. The only entry for the M8 would be the full right-hand side near the ammo point.
Oh, people say that BK surrendered. We're watching server delay right now. That would make sense.
No, he's still moving. He's moving, for sure.
Okay.
He's trying to get this M8 out. I think as soon as he sees the tank traps, he's probably going to GG after like 1 failed push. Oh, mine is hit actually from the rifle on the road.
Oh, Jeep down.
Jeep goes down. This player gets stranded and walks straight into the machine gun.
They're both
Unfortunate.
stranded. Hey, that'd be a hell of a comeback if he kills both Pyos somehow, but I don't see it happening. And the rifles, oh my god, they're the next squad. Look at this hunting party. Holy crap.
Rewire the entry? No. Green Beret gets out of there. There's one gap in the wire on the left-hand side of that main bridge.
Oh, I see
MA's
it.
going down the bottom, but...
Yeah, this is what I was thinking
Green Beret,
about.
he just holds this position, and he's going to be in a very, very good spot. Rifle retreating through the mid. Good mine clearer, to be honest, if you retreat in front of any mines.
Because they're all so spread out as well. Look at that, yeah. He can afford to hit 2 mines on the way.
That's great. MA's just going to park on this ammo point.
Dude, that algorithm to go all the way in a big U-shape around the map. Look at this, guys.
Free scouting. It's a
Let's
free
use
recon
strategic
run.
zoom cast for its full power. He just went all the way down here and back up again because of the wiring. He's still going. That's like one of those newbie casual maps you can download, you know, the crazy ones.
That's so great. That's like a free recon run, straight down the mid of the map. You just retreat.
Yeah.
That's
Somebody
great.
said, is this going to be Ver wins all 5 games again? Things like that have happened. The DevM versus BKModTest series in 2015 was 5 wins for Wehrmacht.
Nice.
You have to take risks as US. You have to be proactive. You have to be aggressive. You cannot afford the Wehrmacht player to establish themselves. Otherwise, stuff like this can happen.
Well, it's like a build order, like, that we've discussed, but only seen this game. From that Jeep's opener that denies that Pioneer from the early game, that getting 0 damage just means, like, mid-control secure. The MA goes down. This is just perfection from the OCE player. Just getting that Shrek in the house, takes 1 hit, Pack closes in, and then the Shrek hits it again. MA goes down. BK is completely isolated. Can't even take the main bridge. It's fully wide off.
Yeah, and GG, well
We'll jump
played,
in
thrown
again,
in. He's had to tap out in 11 minutes. Guys, this isn't about Wehrmacht versus US. This is about Green Beret just upsetting the most dominant tournament player CoH1's had since CoH2's release. BKModTest is not just like a #1 seed. He's a heavy favourite going into this series. And now we've got Green Beret 1-0 up. That's astounding.
If I was a bookie living in Australia looking at OCE, I'm going to give my boy a bit more props. You know? I think that's the only reason I'm rooting for Green Beret, but yeah, as you said, like, massive favourite for BK coming in here. Has been dominant over the past couple of tournaments. It's upsetting to see 1 round down for BK already.
Yeah, let's load into replay 2. One of the best things about casting from replays is you've got no downtime whilst the players have a break. Welcome to all fans that are just joining right now.
Do you want to update the score? 1-0 Green Beret.
Well, even my cursor hovered over BKModTest's name upon updating the scores. That's how biased my internal monologue is. I was just like,
I like that we're on the opposite bias right now as well. I'm rooting for the OCE
basing it
player.
off stats, dude. I want Green Beret to win because I like an underdog, but I'm just basing it off what I know, you know?
I'm basing it on heart, you know, heart for my OCE brother coming in here.
Nice.
Great. Semwa's a good map as well. I'm glad there's no just like Sturzdorf right now. I think Semwa's pretty balanced for this finals. Coming in here, I think if it was like, you know, some random map, Angoville or something like that, you'd expect the USA to just kind of like landslide it, but it's good to see. It's good to see. Happy with the map picks.
Yeah, certainly. Let's get to 5 seconds, dude, and let's get straight on this. We got counting down from 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11,
17.
10,
I'm good to go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. 6, 7, 8. There we go. I just wanted to make sure you were ready, you know.
Perfect sync. I was on point.
I gave you a lot of warning.
Okay. What's happening, guys? We're here with Green Beret, left-hand side, opening a 3-NG start on Semwa. Really good first game from Green Beret as Wehrmacht. I'm very interested to see his American opener here. If he's known
Yes.
how to counter that Jeep opener, I'd expect to see him. What he's done is 3 NG, I think followed up by a Jeep. But let's see what BK does to actually counter this.
Dude, 3 NGs are so like peak Sem War. It just gives you that sharper capping order. Your points connect themselves more quickly. It's like a jigsaw falling into place. You know, it kind of plays itself in a way. But I do get the hype of the Jeep. I really liked what you taught Green Beret about retreating your first Pio to kind of get away from the Jeep. Worked really nicely. Let's see how this one plays out though, because I think Green Beret's US looked really sharp this tournament so far. He kind of had that aggression profile that I like to see. And I think on Semwa, you've just got to stop the barbed wire abuse happening. You still got to stop yourself getting pinned in there somehow, some way.
It's pretty much like early on, you don't want to take a bad engagement from USA, otherwise it's going to be wire up everywhere and you're going to get pushed off the mid. So you have to play it very technically from USA perspective. This Jeep's popping, and that Pyre is capping that top ammo, so I expect to see from USA pushing this off, no capture for the Wehrmacht, and a bit of an early loss for the Wehrmacht player.
Well, I'm just playing this game like Forza Horizon 7, France 1940 right now, as the Jeep's
You gotta
just
zoom in the cockpit, you gotta go cockpit.
Yeah, let's do it. This graphics card doesn't make it too janky now, so we can do it. Let's just gun some Germans down. With our Browning, come on guys, let's go. I can see on the
minimap a gamer like driver wheel in the cam from the outside.
You should play Company Heroes with a Logitech steering wheel, indeed, yeah. We should get a sponsorship going. Let's zoom out of that now and go and check out some of the other stuff, see if any of the barbed wires coming down from the folks Grenadiers.
Before you jump away, I think that Pioneer's under pretty heavy harassment. This Jeep's in the base past the bunker as well. Dude. That arc of fire doesn't cover the entry, so this Pioneer's kind of isolated, while 2 Volks are on the map kind of pushing out on that mid control.
You know what Co3 needs? Co3 needs these headquarter buildings back. They're so good, aren't they? It's such a good little mechanic, like the anti kind of base harassment mechanic. You've got a big mansion house to play around in.
Yeah, it's really nice if you retreat like all your units. The thing with this game, CoH1, you get artillery spam on your base. It's like if you pull into their headquarters, you can like save your units and fight another day.
Indeed. Indeed. An Arty on base, I actually miss it. I miss all the exploitative cheesy stuff that CoH1 still has. Especially
this Jeep is about to harass the Volk. The Volk has to go in the house. The rifle is going to jump on the heavy cover, forcing that Volk in the house. Engineers pushed off. I think the rifle should pull back from here. It's not worth fighting the house just yet without a flamer. But the decap on the fuel from the engineer, while the Jeep has been harassing the base the entire game.
Dude, this play is so fluid. It's so aggressive. He's really doing such a good job of being active and annoying BK. Like, DevM constantly said, the best thing you can do is be annoying and then attack in as one. Don't attack, you know, just for the sake of it. Attack to be annoying and move away, and I think we're seeing Green Beret do that just beautifully this game. He's really just annoying BKModTest and pulling him off his game.
Flamer comes in on the house. That rifle held a bit too long, just the 2 Volks. The Jeep's going to have to pull out of the mid. Can't take that fight. That Flamer is in the house. Does not reach across the river.
You can always get out there.
What we're going to see is Green Beret is going to go on the shore, or he's going to jump into that house. Yeah, he'll probably jump the house. Bit of a better position. That machine gun moves up mid, so there's no aggression here from the American player. He's just going to hold the house.
Dude, the M8 timing is going to be so quick on this one. He's already got 71
he actually aggroes it. He actually aggroes. He should not have gone to the well here. This machine gun's about to suppress.
Let's see how many flamer crits he gets before you speak there, dude. Let's see if he can get any. I trust your judgment.
Oh, the Jeep player is fucking insane. What he's doing. The machine
He's losing his Jeep!
Oh my god.
It was insane in a bad way, dude. It's insane like throwing your muck at someone on the street. It's not insane in a cool way at all there.
Could have worked. It could have worked.
No, I'm sorry. I think your first call was correct, Kranksy. Your CoH1 brain said, bro, this is a bad engagement. And you were right. Stick with your first instincts. It's one thing.
The well player was a bad engagement. The Jeep idea was there though. So from a Jeep perspective,
but he was within the MG's arc. Surely not. Come on, bro. I agree with old Kranksy from a minute ago.
Yeah,
Not
5
Kranksy
seconds
of now.
before.
Yeah. The one that's saying, no, bro, don't jump in the pool whilst you've drank half a litre of vodka. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, just hold the house. It could have happened. From that Jeep perspective, if the machine gun's in arc of fire, the Jeep enters, it prioritizes the Jeep. So what he was doing is staying at the well, diving the Jeep in to take that prioritization from the machine gun. It wasn't shooting the squad. The flamers could have beat the Volks there. But the machine gun just killed the Jeep.
We'll have to agree to disagree, bro. We'll have to agree to disagree. Okay, anyway, the MG's pulled back. The rifles get picked up. We've got a 2-man rifle just looking to harass the victory point in the high munitions. Looks like because of Green Beret's retreats there, he's lost a little bit of map impetus. He's also lost the territories he was holding in the north, which is the munitions. The fuel's back in BKModTest's hands. And to be honest, this game is now neutral. We've also got a mine planted by BK. Oh, I've finally woken up. I feel like I can actually cast this now. Got a mine planted on his own bridgehead. He occupies the boat building. I call it a boat building because it kind of floats randomly. And, yeah, this is looking good for BK all of a sudden.
Yeah, so we've seen like the Jeep go down, the Flamer went down in the middle. We're seeing a machine gun at the top ammo point as well, just securing that completely. He said, I've had enough. I need to take this point from BK's perspective, and he's doing it with that machine gun pioneer aggression at the top. The whole mid piece is a sniper, 2 Volks, machine gun. You're not really gonna break that, and he sees the mine being planted, and probably, you know, at a high level, you know that's not actually planted. You know he's stopped.
Yeah.
He should not be worried about that.
That now
Still cut off from his ammo down the bottom. That wire is not on the bridge. You're just seeing wire on the right hand side. So still, like from the opening, I think Green Beret's opener, like as Wehrmacht in that previous game, was better. You had both the wires built earlier, and then you just kind of like controlled mid a lot more. But I feel like Green Beret's gone down the route of like losing the Jeep, losing the Flamer, put him behind here. Could have had a really dominant position right now.
I'm padding through all 4 rifles right now because we've got a bar pop incoming. It doesn't look like it will happen in the middle of a battle, which is optimal, but it is going to happen regardless. And he is going to crash upon his enemy's position. He wants to pull back with the rifles at the moment because he does not want the MG to see the bar pop, of course. But Green Beret is going to have a huge assault, and it's going to come in right now. So let's get a view on all of his units and their positioning with Strategic Zoomcast TM.
One of the funny things is this machine gun position at the top is so weird.
Like, we cancelled it for grenade tech. Sorry to interrupt you. Cancelled it for grenade tech.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't going to pop in, so he's gone nades.
That's brilliant. Well played, dude. I'm so happy about that. Right, the MG's not happy about its life right now, but it has suppressed with Fatherland. Indeed, it has. And the rifles aren't going to do shit to that 1-man MG. The sniper opens up on the rifle squad. So, yeah, I'm just excited by the fact he cancelled the bar tech. I just think that's a cool decision.
It's a good idea. It's funny because, like, from our perspective, we see it. From BK, he has no idea. So he's kind of like, okay, I'm just kind of playing as normal. Haven't seen any tech so far. If I don't see bars right now from BK's spot, he's probably expecting an M8. So he's got the pack out, and he feels pretty secure versus a pack. I think once the sniper pops from this WSC,
they're going
should
after
be
one of our
started
munitions points.
within the next kind of 10 seconds.
We've got a grenade
WSD
coming in on the MG. The MG knows it. The MG's going to try and tech up anyway. That could be a bad decision for BK.
Doesn't know about the nade yet.
Oh, there it comes. Is it a good
Nade
one?
drops. It's a good one.
For the fatherland. Just as he bloody packs up. So cheesy. You got to love it.
That's 40. What is it? 25 for the nade, 45 for the fatherland. So comes out on top on ammo, but saves the unit, which is like massive in that position. Should have actually secured that without for the fatherland. Would have killed the machine gun for sure.
Yeah, dude. If we just had a couple more balance patches, you know what I mean? Ability just click for the fatherland whenever you want. How many munitions is it?
45. And
that's so low relative to what it does. Oh, yeah, it comes back instantly. No cooldown.
Ridiculous.
That's why you gotta love CoH1, bro.
That's it. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's why CoH1 is a lot more fun than CoH2 right now because it's less refined. Oh, we just had a casualty. What was that? The rifles could be the next casualty. This could be bad.
Rifle at the top, rifle in the mid. Nade goes down.
Oh, this could be all rifles wiped. No! Oh my god!
That's downhill. That's rough. That's
GG. Bye-bye.
That is a GG condition. I think from Green Beret, the only way back in this is the CS to go for the counter snipe. If he gets that off, he might be able to get like a snowball on manpower, but it's a rough spot, a very rough spot right now.
Ah, God, if this sniper can just fire lasers out of its arse, it'd be the Millennium Falcon. I mean, it's not gonna happen.
An automatic sniper. The nade goes down on the Volk. No distraction anywhere else on the map, so that's an easy dodge.
Oh, down here, yeah.
And BK is just gonna snipe, get the machine guns back in the middle. For the Fatherland's always available to him. I'm pretty sure he'd be floating like 100 ammo or some shit like that. Yeah, 80.
Okay.
Good spot for BK.
Supply
That's
lines
such a
are
good
broken.
spot.
Losing
Looks like we're gonna have that.
cut off from supply.
I'm just excited that we get to open up more replays, bro, because I just thought this might be a 3 replay series, to be honest. So I'm kind of excited that
church throws to the other side. What an absolute Kobe! Just throws at the entire length of the church. Misses.
At least you're excited for that. I just thought it was a weak nade, but okay. In some ways, it was one of the strongest nades.
Yeah, that's a strong forearm, if I do say so. What do we see? We see another rifle cup again. He needs to replace them for sure. Very behind right now. The sniper from Green Beret sitting in mid, trying to wait for that enemy sniper to uncamo, get that CS, but doesn't look like it's going to happen from here. The flamer is countered.
There's not enough targets, and the church is in the way, so that's not got any counter snipe potential right now. Unfortunately.
As soon as you shoot, it's dead, like from this position. So it's rough. Like from the investment perspective, you've like built WSC, you built the sniper, you waited that amount of time, and then it's on the map, camouflage, and has 0 kills. It's like all that time investment with no payout. It's leading to this position where you're cut off. The whole map is in the Wehrmacht's hands. You can't really do shit. You've just shot the sniper right now at the machine gun. Get the rifle in close. Hopefully get a nade off, but
yeah, he could do. The MG's low. He's got the grenade on it. Oh, and it's pickupable, but the folks are right there, dude.
BK sniper should be like positioning to counter this. Volk's gonna push sniper. Sniper needs to go around the hedge. Probably gonna get killed on the road. Before the Fatherland popped, he's in his own territory right now.
Yeah, sniper's gonna be okay. I think he's outside of the range of that folks now, but the Wehrmacht sniper's just tearing up these squads.
Yeah, it's just the rest of the map. This tiny engagement might go well. Like the Wehrmacht is gonna have to retreat, but
engineer on the sniper. The Wehrmacht sniper's forced away. Meanwhile, US sniper can finish off the folks grenadier here. For the Fatherland won't help you now, mate. Because you... Oh, he couldn't get it off. He missed it.
Oh,
dude, that is unlucky. Oh, will the rifle steal the Wehrmacht MG? They have to do something crazy right now for anything to happen. We've also got the sniper retreating over negative cover. It's unlikely to survive.
Clutch Pioneer, please.
We had a casualty elsewhere, dude. Did something else die there?
Flamer like went down. For the,
engineer went down, yeah. Oh, dear. At least he got an MG out of it.
Yeah.
Silver linings and all that.
It's like, yes, I got the machine gun. The medic triage center is in such an awkward spot for the Green Beret. I don't know why he's done that to himself.
Yeah, why would you do that? Because that doesn't even help you get on the back on the map faster because you got this big wall in the way. It's
just like a micro sync. Like he has to micro all of his units over there for no reason, no benefit. But fair enough. BK spot is in a dominant position right now. Mines should go down everywhere, and then yeah, you can't tech out of this from Green Beret's position.
Yeah, statement's right in chat for the first time. You know, it was kind of good that he was able to break out of it even temporarily. He did better than BK did.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, I think the tech choice is like questionable. Like, you fucked up with the Jeep early, couldn't have engaged there. You had the advantage. You went WSC. You're like just invested so heavily. The sniper, oh, he's walking straight in the machine gun. The machine gun's gonna go down. But the CS is right there. It's on the road. He can't shoot.
Oh, yes. He's got rid of another MG here. But surely the Sturm Armory's coming up.
Puma on the top coming in. It should dive. Let's go. BK, be brutal right now. Show the dominance that we all know and expect.
GG. Played well. And well played. Yep.
Yeah,
that's all she wrote.
Yeah, you can't really tech there. You had the triage, WC, racks, the early engagements. I feel like it went well, but just the Jeep loss, the Flamer loss, and then from there it's just kind of like a massive uphill battle.
Yeah, certainly is, certainly is. But you know, I think we're basically entering a best of 3 now. So let's see what happens in the best of 3.
Are you looking at the map?
Oh, hi. Let's reveal it for chat in a second. Let's let them guess the map. I will zoom in as far as I can on as close as I can. We'll play guess the map in a moment. Hang on.
Zoom out as hard as possible.
Oh,
yeah,
you want to zoom out as hard as possible?
Zoom out,
okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay,
And then just
that's
say
a good
guess
idea.
it. What is it?
All right then.
It's gonna be a 1-pixel map, and everyone's gonna be like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what is it.
Okay, no guessing yet though, guys. No guessing yet. You have to wait. And if you guess once
camera,
you're out of the
camera
game,
to
you have
hide
to
the
wait.
minimap. Hide the minimap, camera.
Oh
Good to go.
yeah, I can do it, bro. That's a good shout
Maybe.
though. Thank you. It's a very good shout. I will do that. Yeah. Get my commands in. Right then. So you all ready to guess the map? Because here it is. 3, 2, 1. What is that map? What could it be? Oh. Ooh. No, you're out. 209. Contador! Oh, dude.
Guess it.
You got it, because welcome to Strategic Ruins of Rouen. Here we are for the very first time I've seen this in a very, very long time. What the hell is this map? I don't even know how it works, dude. I think I played 1 game on this. Maybe, no, a few actually.
Classic. I love how every tournament final comes down to this map that no one plays. It's just ridiculous to me.
What?
It's like BK's the most experienced player on this map because he's just played the tourneys.
Was the one? No, sure. I've cast a lot of the CoH1 tourneys that there've been since CoH2. There must be 1 tourney that had Ruins of Ruin, surely, because I don't think I've missed many.
Well,
but he's actually played on it. You mean?
Yeah, he's played on it recently. I'm feeling it for BK. I've got a bit of momentum behind him. After that game, that kind of like just clinical shutting out base pin like progression, like, and then jumping onto this map. Let's see how it goes. It should be great.
It should be. Just okay. Let me just refresh this a second. Good. Here we go. So what I wanted to do very quickly is my interest has been piqued ever so slightly, and we've stormed through these replays. I just want to go over the history of the CoH1 replays, CoH1 tournaments we've had, because this guy says that Ruins of Rouen has been played, and that's like, whoa, really? So I want to see which one that is. So let me just get.
Oh, you've got a whole spreadsheet of games. Oh, here we go.
I run the Master League, the only esports style system we've had in Company Heroes history. Of course, I got a spreadsheet.
Nice.
So let's see which one he's on about. So let's make this bigger so you can actually see.
In the last 20 we had.
Oh, you haven't had many, unless someone's
we
not
haven't had
reported.
many in a long time.
And since CoH2 got released, basically you've had from what I understand,
maybe.
Yeah, not many.
Maybe 5. Maybe 5.
And the fact that BKModTest won 2 of them is awesome. So which is the one that was on the... Was it Napolic Invitational last year?
I think it might have been the Napolic one or the Legends Never Die one.
Oh, dude.
Those 2 are the only ones that I remember. CoH will never die 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. You can't do many CoH last... battle or final battles though, can you? I mean, we've done final battle.
Resurrection series, the resurrection.
Yeah. So after final battle, it has to be resurrection. CoH1 resurrection,
zombies.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. The undead.
If you guys do another tournament, it has to be on Elite Mod or a variation of Elite Mod, because I don't want to cast with Main Gun Critical ever again. If I have to cast the Company Heroes Mod tournament, I'm just going to say, unless you remove Main Gun Critical from the game and the 5% bugs and the M10 misfires, just do it. Come on.
It's
do
an upsetting thing to try so hard to get a kill, and then it's just like, no, you're completely cucked by this main gun damage. And you're like, dude, seriously, that's what the game does to you.
We could do to AoE 2 what we could do to CoH1 what they've done with AoE 2. Like they make all these sequels, and everyone's still just playing AoE 2. Scroll down, dude. It doesn't go that far. That to be honest with you, there's been 39 Company Heroes 1 tournaments ever, and this is why like Siberian Platoon was so well rated, because he won 3 in a row, which is kind of unheard of. Dev M
Where's the
won.
weekly tourneys? You know, who's going to be the cash cow to just, chuck in $500 a week? It's not that much of an ask. Well, it is actually. But then start a tourney every week. Hey, we jump back in. We revive the entire scene.
Well, if you
Outperform
find
CoH1.
me, a Saudi Arabian prince that loves Company Heroes 1, I'll give you an esports Company Heroes 1 offering, and I'll just ignore CoH1. If I get paid, dude, I'd be happy to ignore CoH1.
We're flying to Dubai. All right, we're gonna go on the hunt. We're gonna say, guys, there's this video game.
I, for one, love oil and repression. So if you're out there, Saudi Arabia, come on down. We'll make it happen. It's fine. So yeah, apparently the only player with experience of Ruins of Rouen in a tournament, just to get back to the actual series we're casting, is the man in the north. But firstly, I'll just keep specking the southern player. So we'll get to 5 seconds. Keep on task.
5. Go for that.
3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7,
8. Nice.
Oh, numbers and time. So it all works. I'm so happy. Green Beret.
We should get a cast mod for this. Come on, like this is ridiculous. Still counting that down, 2022.
And I was abusing you earlier by doing countdowns from 17 just to be annoying.
Yeah.
That was the most synced we've ever been, though. That was amazing.
It's pretty on point. That was pretty on point. I was very ready. I was hovering for a long time.
Let's try and do a better game.
Game 3. Game 3, Ruins of Ruin. Looking at BK at the top. Wehrmacht player opening Volk first. Really keen to see this one. It's quite a close quarters map. Americans can snowball really hard if they like win the early engagements, but I think BK is coming into it, as we said, with the most experience on this map. So let's see how it goes.
Sorry, sir. Did you just say quite a close quarter map? They couldn't be more close quarters than if they had to have sex with each other. You know, how much more close quarters do you want to get? What is this?
I'm just like, maybe 5 Volks is the answer. You just only have riflemen, because the machine gun's just like, where do I set up? What do I do? Like, there's no arcs of fire at all.
I just love Relic when they were making Company Heroes 2. They were like, what was a good CoH1 map? Ah, yes, Ruins of Rouen. Let's make Stalingrad. Let's put it in auto match. This is what we have to blame. This Ruins of Rouen was the origin of the QCQ combat, because this is just not traditional Co. This is going to be interesting.
Well,
very
in Co
interesting.
too, like you have the sight blockers, right? So you like come around a corner, there's a machine gun, you're screwed. Like that's kind of like the setup. This map, well, this game, you just have the full vision radius, so you can definitely tell there's a machine gun behind that wall.
Well,
like,
Aimstrong, by the way, he's a very learned fellow, very intelligent guy. He did play a bit of Co2 tournaments. He reckons that True Sight makes competitive Company Heroes worse. And to be honest, I'm not completely against that theory. That's why I argued for Co3. They have to have the recon units like jeeps and bikes. They have to be able to see past vision blockers to introduce reconnaissance and like spotting and scouting, because the vision blockers are OP, man. But yeah. Interestingly, by the way, CoH1 did have True Sight in 2005, but PC requirements in the mid 2000s couldn't take it. Got an engagement here. Can these guys take it?
Engine's getting focused down. Volk falls back to heavy cover. Rifle just out in the open, should be pulling back from Green Beret's perspective. He's deciding to stay behind half sandbag cover versus 2 Volk. Should be pulling back here.
Yeah.
He will retreat. He should have soft retreated a lot earlier, would have stayed on the field a bit more, but from BK's perspective, win that first engagement, is able to kind of dominate map control on the left-hand side. Right-hand side
Unless
a
you're
bit
buying
quiet.
time for something big coming in, there's never a reason to sustain health damage like that, which means you're off the field for longer. And so Green Beret with a little bit of an error there, or a strategic.
From his side, he looked at the sandbag and just assumed, oh, I'll have cover to fight this. But
from one guy, yeah.
Yeah, from like one guy, it's not going to work out well.
No.
We're looking at this close quarters again, just hugging the walls. They see each other, full vision, radius, but they can't engage.
Right, rifles just chilling for now. We've also got an MG finally pushing in a bit MGs can either be incredibly underpowered or overpowered on a close quarters map. Depends if you can get them to the choke points and operate within them. And of course, Ruins of Ren does have these 2 U-shaped heavy cover arrangements. I do remember playing on this map now.
Oh, the rifle's in range, dude. What are you
Oh,
doing? Oh, brother. Oh, all right. NG's looking mid. He's on no health. This Volk's there to support the machine gun. Capture that mid. Oh, dude.
he's been
That's
pinned
not a great
as well.
engagement. Yeah, right hand
Wonder what he
side
was looking
Flamer.
at.
Right hand side Flamer versus the House Pyro. Flamer
Yeah.
should come out on top.
You'd hope so, but no health damage to the Pioneer thus far. He gets behind the
What?
advertisement pillar.
Left hand side rifle takes a lot of damage. Has to fall back. That's gonna cause so much manpower bleed and potentially medics required. This Pyro juggle on the house as well versus Flamer. Somehow coming out on top. I think BK knows, like, this is the house to Pyro juggle. You will never take Flamer damage.
Seemingly, yeah. So Pyro
yeah.
juggled. Oh, I love this on Runes of Ren. I remember that guy on top there. That's such a badass place to put a unit in a garrison. I love
Yeah,
it.
he like can't get hit by flames apparently.
Grenades
Look at
have
him.
arrived.
He's having the
Ooh,
time of his
nades
life.
have been teched. It's a good map for it. Will this folks on the west eat a big nade? Can BK react? He's in tack map. No, he can't. A lot of health damage done down to 2, down to
Ooh,
1.
so much?
Who's on retreat,
What?
though? Who's on retreat? The Pioneer's also been uncovered. This 4-man rifle can get on that retreat path. He's got M1 Garands. Can he get a big kill here for Green Beret? Oh, he's
It's not
targeting
enough
now.
DPS
One shot.
Unless it's critting. Let's go.
No, he's fine. MG, meanwhile, that won't be fine. That's pushed off. Green Beret with a big push back into this game 3.
Initiating defensive operations.
We're very focused on that house engagement. Left hand side completely outflanked. America takes control. I think the sniper's going to cause a bunch of damage here. There's not really that much ability for the American to like close in on this right now, so he's going to have to pull back. Maybe stay behind a wall and bait the sniper in closer.
Yeah, well, he knows the nades have been thrown, have been teched now. Oh, engineers should be fine unless the folks got a Hail Mary, but there's a lot of heavy cover in the way. But no, this is going downwards heavy cover, so it didn't help at all. Low health engineer flamethrowers coming in, but the riflemen's head the way. Folks have to reposition. Let's check out the Wehrmacht's forces coming back onto the field. An 80% sniper, an MG, 2 Pioneers and Folks Grenadiers, but have to say, Green Beret with the arguably better faction for close quarter combat. US, I would say, just about.
Yeah, I would say so as well. Yeah, this nade attempt on the Volk, I think you save your ammo until you have like a proper engagement where you're like distracting on multiple fronts before you throw your nades. It's just gonna be way too easy for BK to actually react to this. The sniper's getting closed in on, forced retreat. Volk Grenadier forced retreat as well.
Meanwhile,
Flamer,
MG
nade,
goes
left
really
hand.
low in the west indeed. Rifles gunning him down. The sniper did get back to base, as did the Folks Grenadiers, but that's another push away for your man from New
machine gun.
Zealand.
We are losing
Escapes.
a victory
Nicely
point.
done.
Oh, wow, yeah, you're right. Nearly got him there. Good shout.
We're looking at Volk heavy cover, 3-man rifle, throwing the nade, no distractions. Volk's move, rifle retreats, 4-man rifle, not going to win the engagement either. I think the Volk holds this. Focus fire, force the retreat of that rifleman. That Flamer's about to push BK off the map for sure. Yep, pulls back completely. Nicely done, he ekes out as much damage as he can, but yeah, you have to fall back in that position. And then we just
This
see
is
BK.
BK getting desperate because he's having to go and neutralize victory points in the south just to do it because he knows he's going to fall behind. Otherwise, he's already dropped 54 victory points, so he feels under pressure. I'll take back desperate, but he definitely feels the pressure.
Yeah, like holding on for engagements with Volks versus like 3 squads just to eke out a bit of damage before you fall back is
Victory
always a
point
desperate
under
position.
siege. The
With
Germans
Ever.
are
Like
moving
that's
in.
like okay, I need to actually cause damage right now, otherwise I'm going to lose if I retreat. So BK is making the good calculations though. That's pretty much exactly what you need to do in that position. Right hand side Pioneers, both heavy covers overlooking this VP.
We're losing ground out there.
Right then, so where's next for our US player? Green Beret? He's got 64 fuel in the bag. We need 45 plus 30 for the M8, so he's retreating some squads right now. An engineer
We're
and
losing a munitions point.
look at the triage positioning this time. This is really far up, and we're getting Brownings in, so no sign of M8. He's going to go for the bars. Not a bad map for it, but I always feel weird whenever a player goes both nades and bars in a game.
Germans are moving in.
Yeah, it's a massive commitment to the T1 tech. Usually it's just nades to catch people off and then go into M8 so you get a vehicle on the map. If we keep up with the rifle pressure, I feel like you're dealing with the rifle pressure when they get nades. So like if they overtech into bars, you've already got enough units to deal with it. And it shouldn't be that hard for the Wehrmacht to kind of stabilize from this position. So we're seeing double grenadiers, machine gun, sniper, 1-2 volts. I think it's enough to handle these bars. The sniper's just going to keep kiting.
Yeah. Bars are good on this map. That's not the point. The point is already tech nades. Meanwhile, Sniper's under pressure. Pioneers also, as are the Folks Grenadiers. He's got everything being suppressed in the center. He keeps up the pressure on the Browning automatic rifleman. Good shots by the Grenadier squad. They dodge a nade, and they keep the pressure on. So the Browning tech has not worked. I've got a question for you, though, Kranksy. There's a plus 10 fuel in the east. How long has BKModTest had this? Oh, rifles could die.
Ooh,
Folks trying to
target
overthrow.
Oh, big onto the other side. Alright, sorry, I was looking at that house. Vet 2 on those rifles there, left hand side. Push back some grenadiers. The Vet 2 is a big deal right now. The rifle right hand side is going to be pushed back by the grenadiers in the house. Another nade goes down.
Oh, he dodged that nade
Nice.
so closely. He had to get both
Nice.
out of there. And it's not always as easy to get two squads out at the same time. Sorry, my question was, Kranksy, there is a plus 10 fuel in the east, and Puma is the big scary thing right now because, of course, if you've got both bars and grenades, you kind of leave yourself vulnerable. By my estimation, I think BK's had this fuel
the whole game.
Yeah.
The whole game, pretty much.
Surely that's scary then now. Surely, like, a Puma could absolutely wreck his opponent's face.
Here's the thing, it's like, as a Wehrmacht player right now, you're versing bar, you're versing nades. You're like, do I spend the money to tech, build the Sterns, or the Sturm building T3, and then get Pumas, or do I just keep spamming Grenadiers? And I think from BK's perspective, he's like, look, I'm just gonna get stable. I'm gonna build so many Grenadiers, these bars are gonna do absolutely nothing. Keep this sniper active on the mid, and he should just kind of tech into Pumas later. I think from now, he's just going to get as much infantry and units onto the field as possible.
Oh, engineer shot in the back of the head. I think Kranksy knows BKModTest better than any of we do, so we should probably listen to that. So he just thinks Grenadiers can steady the ship, but another good win for BK. And if we look at the map, I mean, you can see the red territories controlled. We don't need TAC map. Look at that. He's got this controlled at the moment.
Yeah, the question is, like, Green Beret's just building the supply yard now. He's put money, 100 fuel actually, into his rifle. So he's got his nades and his bars. The nades are whiffing at this point. After it's revealed, like, it's quite easy if it's one at a time. Oh, another engineer goes down the left-hand side. The sniper picks it off. It's quite easy to actually, like, counter that nade tech after it's revealed. So this 100 fuel, no vehicle on the map, no map control anymore for the USA. These Grenadiers are going to be causing havoc. And right hand side, this Vet 2 rifle. Again, nade, dodge.
Oh, what is that?
Grenadiers stay. They overstay, but like they still cost 25 ammo at that point, like to throw the nade.
And the
damage in a way
40
from
fuel
BK.
for the nades. I mean, I'd have to say it's not been worth so far.
It was good initially. He had a bit of map control. I think if he went M8, he might have parked behind a sight blocker and then like held a position, but yeah, I think the bars were questionable.
Yeah, I've never seen a better map for M8 than this. It's got roads. Actually, they don't have much negative cover, so that means no road bonus and co. But there's a lot of sight blockers to keep the M8 alive. It could have been a monster. Ooh, rifles.
Takes a hit. Rifles at the top. Overstay the welcome for sure. Right hand side as well. This house. How is the sniper? The sniper is just roaming right hand side, denying this fuel recap. And then there's one rifle squad in the mid. That's the only unit on the map for the USA. It's just falling apart a bit. Like you're losing engagement left hand, mid, right side, and then you have one random rifle. You take 2 units lost, and you retreat it later. So like your next attack is a bit off because you're missing that one squad as well.
I've just not been a fan of Green Beret's play in this game. I've been a big fan of his this tournament. I'm not being a hater, but I'm just not so sure he played this one as well as he could have done.
Yeah, I think it comes back to the map as well. Like a lot of the players know Semois. They know Langares. They know all of these CoH1 maps that have been in the pool for so long, but jumping on Ruins of Rowan is kind of hard to gauge the distance it takes to get those riflemen into the engagement. So like a lot of it seems a bit disjointed at the moment. You have like one hitting at the top a bit too quickly, the mid comes in after, the right hand side comes in after that, and it's just like, oh, like one by one BK's just swatting down these attacks like comfortably. Like he's able to like micro them perfectly from his position. So it does come down to the map as well, but yeah, we'll see. Like, I think the Vet 2 rifle is the real, like, question mark in this. Can it get a position where it can cause a bunch of damage?
Yeah, could do. It's got that increased accuracy, of course. It's all about that increased damage.
Ooh, mate. BK's Terror, by the way, so he has Zeal on his units, and he's gone Inspired Assault. The next attack that's come in is taken so much damage immediately. This Inspired Assault might actually clear out this rifle squad. We should get one more model for sure.
Oh, the sniper missed the final shot, indeed.
Unlucky.
It did. Just do a micro speed up, by the way. I'm at 14, 41, 42.
42, 43.
Yeah,
yep.
You're like half a second behind, so just do a quick... I'll pause for a millisecond, hang on. 50, 51.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've done a few micro pauses. Oh, and rifles have been surrounded here. Grenadiers forcing them off. Just... Here comes the American sniper, though. Let's see what this bad boy can do. See if we can get the CS, as Kranksy calls it.
Territory from us.
Yeah, if you get the counter snipe or the CS, you definitely like change the battlefield dramatically. Like that's a very big win for the USA player. If there's no enemy counter snipe or anything on the map, you just start picking away at these Vet 2 like Grenadiers and Volks, and then you start snowballing from there. But it's always interesting from a USA perspective because people camo their snipers. They've built the WSC, they built the sniper, they've gone camo, they spend so much time trying to get the counter snipe before shooting their first shot. And it could go by like 3 minutes into the game, no damage from that investment, and it's like puts them behind massively, so they have to get the CS, otherwise they lose the game. It's like that simple. Like you need to, if you put in the time into it, you need to be getting that damage.
The eggs have been put in one basket now, and he's hoping the Wehrmacht sniper comes down to try and take some shots at the retreating Vet 2 rifle squad, but no cigar there. He's got more forces joining the fray in the center. The MG is not in position to suppress them this time. They are going to make it to that U-shaped heavy cover and gather their forces to fire.
Ready.
American sniper still waiting.
On BK's side, he went Krenz heavy to stabilize, and then he's just got a Puma on the field now. And I think as soon as the USA player sees that, even before then, I mean, this engineer attack is so like low damage that he's just getting countered by a 1 Gren, 1 Volk.
Yeah, 2 points to mention, by the way. The American sniper has fired now, revealing himself. And a player in chat called it 209WUU2. He said, is he just hoping he goes counter sniper so he can bring on the Puma and then just hard counter everything he has? And that is exactly what has happened. It was called in chat first by 209, and we have a hard counter scenario. He wanted the counter sniper to come on the field. Puma comes out. Rock, paper, scissors, baby. And 2-1 to BKModTest. Wehrmacht's in the north.
Yeah, it's a hard position. I think the early engagements are questionable from the American player. We just see it kind of snowball, like the kind of disjointed attacks throughout the left, mid, and right side of the map made it kind of easy pickings for BK to just kind of set up, perfectly calculate the engagement, and just like execute it from there. Wasn't much stress on his plate to kind of deal with that USA play.
No, seemingly not. Let's load up the next replay and keep plowing through the stuff. We've got another... I asked the referees to give me 5 replays and make them fakes. Even if they... obviously, it's a 3-0. So I'm going to load in Game 4 now. And I'm not going to load in Game 5. Because Game 4 could be won by BK. He has one hand on the trophy.
Right, we're going to stock up on some Australian drinks first.
Good man,
right
good
back.
man. Okay. Right. The Puma didn't even have a chance to change the game. Its presence just like... You know, it was just GG as soon as it got seen. Casting this a little bit early today, so we haven't got many American viewers in chat. It's mostly Germans and English. Of all 3 major nationalities in the Company Heroes community. But it's all because Kranksy's Australian, and we wanted to have him on board. Didn't want him to be too tired. Well, we can do. There's not as many opportunities to cast CoH1, to be honest. And also, my viewership on YouTube is far lower for CoH1, which kind of tells me there's a lot of hard veterans that love it, but not everyone watches it. I wish they did, because I really like casting CoH1, but it just seems like more of my viewers prefer CoH2, which is kind of understandable. Yeah, he spent... BK, it's like... sorry, what's your name? Yep. No, your name is... you've changed your name here as well. BSky. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, like... The top level analysis of how to play US versus Wehrmacht from 2012-13, when I used to watch tournaments and analyze them, hasn't changed. If you go both bars and nades, you leave yourself gapingly wide open. Don't go both bars and nades versus a good Wehrmacht player. Period. In the first 10 minutes, of course. It's just suicide. Absolute suicide. You can back-tech nades later in the game. You can back-tech bars later in the game, but it's called back-teching for a reason. You don't just have a progression of 2 tier 1 techs. It's just asking for suicide. That's, you know...
Right.
I was just saying, Kranksy, like, 2 tier 1 techs has always been asking for suicide in top-level Company Heroes. It's not changed in, 15, 16 years. Stuff I was watching 10 plus years ago, you never ever go bars, nades, bars. You back-tech maybe later, but you don't get them sequentially. It's just suicide.
I feel like the nade pop caught BK off guard. He did retreat. He lost the top. He lost the right-hand side. He had a full retreat, and he had to go back and capture the map. And Green Berets decided, okay, maybe bars in this position would be able to keep the map control, but it hit too late. You're in a position where the T1 is going to overtech, so he's going to get more T1 units to handle these nades, because he knows, hey, there's 40 fuel spent. I don't have to rush T2 right now. And with the more T1 units, the mentality, okay, he has nades already, I'm going to be prepared to dodge any engagement. That just snowballs in the Wehrmacht's favor. If you go bars, you're like, okay, cool. I'm already dealing with riflemen only. Like, that's the only thing I have to worry about. I keep worrying about them and handling it, and we saw that happen.
Just gonna get a quick drink of water. Back a sec.
Go for it. Alright, we're in a best of 5. BK has won 2 rounds. Green Berets won a single round so far. So it's 2-1. Green Beret won his Wehrmacht game on Semois, so interested to see, like, the Wehrmacht side seems to be winning. I think they've won every game so far, so if BK wants to close this tournament out, he has to actually win right now with USA. Which is a tall order from the history of all these tournaments, but this map, as we were saying, is very close quarters. And BK is coming into it with probably the most experience across all of the players, and I'm just surprised to see this being played as like the decided match again. This map's a bit of a rough one for any newcomers that don't really know the positional areas you need to control from USA or Wehrmacht. And yeah, he's got momentum now for sure. So winning 2 in a row, BK's right feeling it right now. I talked to him before he started the tournament, and he said he was coming into it a bit rusty. He said, from my perspective, I haven't played over the past couple of months, coming into this a bit rusty, and I'm a bit worried that I'll get knocked out by some of these players. But I think once he gets into the swing of things, if he loses a match, which he has over this tournament, he's actually dropped maps. I think that, rekindles the fire in BK to say, oh, fuck that, I'm one of the best players. I need to actually commit right now and, get my muscle memory back on track. And he goes pretty hard. So good to see someone coming in and just, showing us, okay, this is the top level. I'm not mucking around. I'm winning this tournament.
And speaking of tournaments, we've got Game 4 loaded, locked and ready. And are you at 5 seconds, my friend?
Yep, I'm at 5. Go
Give
for
us
it.
a countdown.
3, 2, 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And
Alright
here-
guys, how are we? Top right, or top mid of the map, Green Beret opening as Wehrmacht, double Pio start. Game number 4 of the tournament. Best of 5 right now, so this is the deciding match for BK to take home. And as I was saying, we have to set the first USA victory right now to close out the series. So let's see what BK has in store.
Let's see what he has. See if he can show how US should play on this map. I mean, let's see if he can pull off an amazing nade flank, an amazing bar pop. But probably not both in combination, because then you get Pumas parked on your face. And it's 2-1 right now for BK, so he's lost a game in this best of 5. So he's already tasted his own blood, and I bet he didn't like the taste. So let's see if he punishes the Kiwi in the north.
Yeah, that's it. Like, as I was saying, BK jumping into this tournament, dropping a couple of maps on the road to this finals. And I feel like as soon as he loses one map within the series, he decides, okay, enough's enough. The muscle memory kicks in, and he says, okay, this is a tournament I have to win. And he gets serious. And we've seen him serious this tournament so far. He's very clinical about his approach to closing out the map and winning. So yeah, right, like at this point right now, USA to close it out. I think I'm expecting a mid rifle push, like straight off the bat from the replays I've seen, straight up the guts, get the cutoff, and try to engage that second Volk.
Still going right now. We're waiting for the first engagements to arise. Just the early +5s are being capped. Oh no, what's this? It's the very first +10s are being capped without being connected. So Green Beret, yeah, showing a little bit of lack of full map knowledge, let's say, leaving himself possibly vulnerable. Let's see who can make it to heavy cover first. We've got a flatbed truck there.
It's just a greedy opener. He's got the sandbag, the rifle, the engine closing in. Oh, this is not it. This Volk's gonna lose for sure. He's gonna get a bit of damage on the rifle, but has to pull back. Yes.
Not completely as you terrible, because he traded with the rifle in general. That went a lot better than it could have gone. But obviously the winning move would have been to peel back, soft retreat behind the truck. And, but you know, small margins, not too bad.
The problem, like, is time as a resource. Not a lot of people understand it at a high level. So you have that engagement, you trade one model for one model, but the retreat, the back to base, the back to the map, back to the front line, that time lost there for Green Beret puts him behind pretty hard
absolutely.
at the early game.
Safa made a guide on game replays in 2009. Time is the 4th resource. And I don't know where you want to put it, but I actually count it as the primary thing. It's all that pressure in Company Heroes, the ability to push your opponent off the map and take territories. Time and space, baby. That's what it's all about. All the other resources kind of come after that. Fuel gives you tanks, manpower gives you the ability to reinforce, but without time and space and pressure, you're nothing. And so far, it would feel as though BK's applied a little bit more pressure. He's certainly had more resources.
Yeah, we'd expect the American to have a bit more territory than the Wehrmacht in every game. Like, the capping speed of the rifles, the ability to flank and everything. So we're seeing that on the map at the moment. The early engagement evened out because BK overextended his left-hand side rifle squad, had to retreat that and was forced off. But we're seeing this kind of redirection to the right-hand side. So machine gun sets up, suppresses that rifle squad. Second rifle closing in on the Volks. Third rifle should be capping mid, but decides, nope, let's go and attack the flank of this machine gun. This is going to be a 3-pronged aggression on the machine gun. I think a back to the house or a retreat. Yeah, that's it. Get off the map completely. Take no damage. So good engagements from BK. Flamer just pops now, so to get a full route off of the right-hand side before Flamer pops is really good positioning.
It really is. And we do have Grenadiers now pushing the fuel in the west, but as you see, all of these US squads are pushing around the back of them, so that's leaving them vulnerable. And we've got a lot of US squad, we've got a lot of Wehrmacht squads appearing now. We do have a fresh sniper building for Green Beret. Let's see if he can play it as well as BK did with his.
This 5 fuel cap is so greedy. He should have neutralized and pulled back, but he didn't. The machine gun sets up, pushes the rifles back, nicely done. The Volk is like super overextended on the left-hand side. Surprised he didn't get more damage. This engine's gonna have to fall back for sure. The rifle's gonna close in. The NG holds his ground, retreats to the last second. The rifle has time to close in on the Volk, gonna force a retreat.
Oh, that's so
Pretty soon.
dangerous, and he pays the price. So a nice pickup there for Green Beret. He stayed around a little bit too long with a one-man squad. Meanwhile, Folks Grenadiers are forced off in turn. You've got Flamer Engineers harassing, but they're up against a hard front. That's a nice pickup. That kind of stabilizes it, because I would say that Green Beret had a worse start so far in terms of pressure and map capping. So, nice little pickup against an engineer. Levels things out a little bit.
Oh, BK's done a risky strategy, but he's gone WSC. So 3 rifle WSC, go sniper, and get that out before you've got nades, before you've got bars, before you've got heals, before anything. This Wehrmacht sniper has got 2 kills at the moment, hasn't caused any damage, and there's already going to be a counter sniper on the field to kind of have that pressure, so you're not free roaming with your sniper. That is pretty huge. So from Green Beret's perspective, unless he anticipates this, he might actually get counter sniped.
Yes.
As soon as that reveals itself, he's going to have to be a lot more patient with his sniper.
Well, this is a classic counter snipe. This is an all-in situation, because the previous game, it was kind of expected that a counter sniper would be coming. In this case, it will be a true surprise. It will be game changing in every sense of the word. So let's see if he's able to pull it off. It's a very Chad tournament move kind of thing from BKModTest, I would say.
BK's up 1 map and he decides, if I get the counter snipe here, I'm going to snowball and win the game and close the tourney out. So he has a map to actually gamble with this strategy. I feel like the map control's been fairly stable the entire time as well, so it's a good map for it. You're not going to expect a Puma to pop out right now, a skip of the T2. You're not going to expect that with this entire early game, so yeah.
Rifles
I think BK's
suffer
going to
a
get
lot
away
of
with
bleed.
it.
Sorry to interrupt. PK's suffered a lot of bleed, I feel, there. So good work. MG's also set up in a decent position, causing a push away on the rifles. Now we should see these squads in the east take advantage of this pressure, claim the +10 fuel. It's a mine, but still they're going to cap it. That's not too shabby, and there's nothing from WSC yet.
It's quite funny. You look at it like, okay, BK lost 2 NGs so far. He's lost his Flamer. He's been pushed off the map. He's had a little manpower bleed, but it could also be top level mentality. I am giving you confidence. You think you're winning the game, you're confident, you don't know what's actually happening. You don't know about the CS on the field. From BK's perspective, he's kind of feeding confidence to Green Beret. Feeding the manpower to like expose the sniper. That could kind of tilt Green Beret to like free roam and un-ammo his sniper and just start picking off rifles. And it could expose the counter snipe. So let's see how that plays out.
Attention.
Just so happy I get to cast a tournament which isn't live, so I can say the word counter sniper a million times. It's never going to affect it. Because CoH1 we play on 5 minutes delay, and it's kind of like half live. So if I keep saying counter sniper, you never know what could happen. Someone could like send a Steam message or something. So I always teach myself to like just point at it on screen. But it's kind of liberating here, because we could be seeing true espionage and subterfuge. And it could be on its way. What a nade, though, from the Grenadiers. This rifleman's super low. Has it happened? Counter snipe is off. He's got it.
Now BK needs to protect the sniper and just start causing as much manpower bleed as possible. Nade's going down. That MG's flanked at the top. Sniper is in such an awkward position. Should be pulling back at this point. Bar pop!
Bar pop as well! Dude! What a push. He did eat a big grenade, but oh my god, he got the counter snipe in the maelstrom of mayhem.
Oh, this rifle might get destroyed here on the retreat. Actually escapes, evades. I think Green Beret right now, if you don't wire the map off, you wire right now. You wire every single path off, because you know there's no M8. That's the strategy here, because you don't want these rifles or this sniper to kind of free roam at this point. IO left-hand side gets pushed back. Nice escape.
Just about past the apex of that building in the nick of time.
Oh, the wire doesn't go down. So I feel like this sniper is going to just be attack moving from now on. It's on Green Beret to just kind of deal with that, get another sniper up, or decide to go for Pumas. From his side, he said, "Yeah, sniper again. Let's try to get the counter sniper on this American and get back to where we were."
Prime Clarity says this actually looks grim for Green Beret, so not too sure about that. I think it's not looking too terrible, but what do I know? He's just completed his sniper. I won't miss this counter. I don't think I missed the previous counter sniper, I just didn't say it out loud. I think it was on screen. I was too busy worrying about the grenades smashing the riflesman's faces in, but
yeah, it was mid. I think you saw it for sure, but
yeah, my brain didn't see it.
But like I agree with the Twitch chat on this one. Like, it's looking grim. The map control looks good for Green Beret, but losing the sniper means you lose all of your aggression pretty much. You can't overextend. You're gonna just manpower bleed yourself. So from his side, he has to play the sniper boy. He has to play this camo on the front line, try to get a counter from heavy cover, and the rifles with bars are gonna win the engagements pretty much.
They are indeed. Oh, sniper opens up. Oh, he's past just the ruins there, just about. Meanwhile, Gren versus Rifle in the east. Wehrmacht sniper pushes in further from Green Beret. Oh, everything rests on this counter snipe.
At a high level, you can feel that there's another sniper on the map.
Oh, he's just opened up.
Ooh,
oh, so
close.
close. MP40's push against suppressed riflemen. They're going to do their job there. Here it is. Oh, he's going past the crate. He feels it.
Go past the crate, for sure, for sure. Don't go back. Oh, nice.
Oh, just... Oh, did he get seen there for a second?
He didn't. He's fine.
I think he did. I don't know. I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
yeah,
a millisecond he got revealed. An absolute millisecond. But the MG's going to open up here, and the US sniper will fade away into his own mine, so he's going to be fine.
The only reason this engagement makes any sense from the Wehrmacht side is if the Wehrmacht has a sniper right now. Like, BK knows it. He said the only reason you would push up with Volks and machine gun versus my sniper is if you had a counter sniper on the map. So he knows, like, in his bones, he's like, yeah, there's definitely a counter sniper on the map. Again, you've built that. Oh, the machine gun!
Oh!
Brutal.
That's epic. So that was a Wehrmacht mine, no, sorry, yeah, that was somebody trying to pick up. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, fair enough. Badass.
From like it was an American mine. He shot one unit. The other unit walked into the mine. That's it. Wehrmacht overextended.
It
just
like
looks
more epic than it was. Looked like
trying to get the CS, but it's just like a bit of a slapdown. Like losing the machine gun as well versus barred rifles. You're in a tough spot now. Like you don't have the suppression in mid. The next engagement on mid should be pretty tough. BK's foregoing heals, so these rifles are quite bruised and battered.
Oh, look at this one in the north. It's down to 40% health with 5 men.
Oh, left-hand side hits a mine. Massive mine on the left-hand side. Forces 2 rifles back. Sniper retreats.
Ooh, needs to survive there.
Top rifle starts to take damage. The Wehrmacht sniper's revealed 3 kills at the moment, so BK's gut feeling is confirmed with the 3 kills coming in on that new sniper.
Look at all these squads arriving back in base for BKModTest. So low health, and there's no triage right now, as Kranksy's already mentioned, so this is going to be really painful. Really painful. He's not just lost this engagement, he's possibly not lost the next engagement as well. Look at this rifleman here. Look at how little health he has. I'm sorry, you can't quite see him due to the chat being in his way, but literally this guy has about 20% health. There you go, I've pulled it on screen now. 20% health and there's 4 men. That's just crazy. There's no point fighting with him. BK's going to leave him in the base. So that's what having no triage and prioritizing getting the M8 can do to you sometimes.
My Kiwi brethren has decided probably one of the best ideas, which is to go Goliath on this map. You've got Terror Zeal on all of your units. The off map's coming in on the Volk. The sniper is in an awkward spot. Retreat the Volk near the right hand side. Oh, he's got to retreat, pull back. Nice.
Friends could get hit though. They do indeed. Cheeky little off map artillery there. It's all about the Goliath hype though. Oh, the little tracked mine of terror.
It's good. It's a good idea. A good idea on this map. It's so close that rifles can overextend into that Goliath without realizing. Take a bunch of damage. Where are we? Oh, we're on the one corner over, one block over. The
Yeah.
Goliath should be forcing this.
Oh,
retreat
he's
of the
going!
Raptors.
Go on, son!
Ooh,
He's there! It's not a
nice,
squad wipe.
Raptors
Can the
down.
Grenadiers finish off? Yes, they can, and they get a free ball for the fun of it. We're going to a game 5 at this rate. This is awesome. Right, okay. Love it.
Very, very nice stabilization from the Wehrmacht. He loses the sniper early, gets the other sniper up, plays ultra aggressive to try and get the counter snipe, but doesn't pay off. But he still maintains his entire map control, is able to tech Puma, able to go into Goliath, and we're seeing the map dominance right now. The air mate just hits the field now. Puma hits the field. No pack right now, so it could continue. But losing the rifle is a big, big deal. Sniper, counter snipe. Sniper hits it. Nice, Wehrmacht, counter snipe.
This
GG,
is
well
all
played,
over.
called in by BK. 2-all. 2 apiece.
Let's just have a
Oh,
best
the
of one.
upset.
Let's just have a best of one, mate. That was a little tiny bit. That was a mini comeback because he looked really down on his haunches at one point there. And
That was a good strategy to come back there from the Wehrmacht. Like, honestly, you're in a position where you lose your sniper. To play that aggressive and get the CS up, like, that's... it's a good play.
Can I tell you guys something really exciting? The replay file size for Game 5 is significantly larger. Come on,
We
guys!
just see some late game. This is hit mid game each time, right? Mid game
Barely.
before each
Early
player.
to mid. I don't even think we got to mid. We got to early to mid. I think one of the Samoa games kind of started to feel a bit midi. But, yeah, no. This is... We've had
It's
4
just
entrees.
the meta game of that early where you're like, look, I've got a sniper, you're getting your WSC, you win or lose. Like, do you get the shot off? Like, that's what it's been pretty much. To come back from that as well, it's been nice.
Dude, I'm so excited. This is gonna be
Game
awesome.
5. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
baby.
cool.
I didn't even put it in my file. Let me go get it from my downloads.
You're like, I don't want the spoiler. This is it. It's over. Bruins have rolled. Bro, every single match so far, Wehrmacht has come out on top. How does that fare with the chat? Is everyone happy with that? Is Wehrmacht overpowered? Come on.
Nah. But people in YouTube will say it. But it's kind of the psychology of a best of 5 as well. When players' backs are against the wall, they play that much harder. You know, it's just one of those things. Ooh.
Dude, that's
What?
crazy.
We're going back to that map? Really?
Are we? I think so, right?
What?
Back to round 1.
Okay.
Round 1 mental.
There's no other maps apparently.
I don't know, like, the whole Tony rules are confusing to both you and me. Like, what happened? They were like, okay, if
I
you
don't know.
play the first game, the second game of a best of 3, you can just choose another map.
Alright, I'll just say this out there, guys. I've organised probably 50 tournaments for Company of Heroes. If you're ever organising a tournament, ask me for advice. It can be anonymous. I know how the structures, I know what fans expect. They do not expect to go back to the game 1 and 2 map in game 5. So you have to make it so that can't happen. Say once a map is played, it's out of the pool. You have to, we're going back to Sentinel for some reason.
Lang. Like, did we watch a Lang game the entire tourney?
Yes, we did. It was a boring one.
It was boring, right?
You were very tired. Yeah, I remember.
Well, I mean, look, it's pretty much like we've casted this entire tourney so far. All the hype, all the upsets, 2-2. But we're back to a best of 1 on the starter map with the exact same faction picks. Green Beret, Wehrmacht versus USA BKModTest. It's pretty much like it's like the last hour or 2 didn't count.
They didn't. It was an entree, dude. We've got the main course right now, and let's give it some proper kind of Saturday night fights kind of feeling. Let's get some hype in chat because we're gonna go very, very live. I'm gonna get to 5 seconds, and me and my boy Kranksy in 3, 2, 1, play. I'm gonna
6,
spec
7, 8, 9, 10.
Dude, yes, we are indeed. And in the blue corner from the West, one of the best Company Heroes players of all time. God damn it. BKModTest of Germany, playing as the United States. His least good faction out of the two vanilla factions. He's in a best of 5. This is game 5. And in this ace game, who's he up against, Kranksy?
Game 5 coming in, Kiwi from New Zealand, representing OCE Gaming. Coming in here as Wehrmacht, right-hand side, starting Volks first. It is Green Beret. Coming in, upsetting the entire tournament bracket, tying it up in the final series, 2-2. We're about to see some shenanigans go down on Semwa. Can't wait for it.
Oh, will this be one of those amazing Semwar games everyone's so fond of seeing? Will the church get destroyed? Will this entire French village get decimated for probably the 100,000th time in Company of Heroes history? We've of course got the Jeep. BKModTest didn't have a great time with the Jeep in Game 1 about 2 hours ago or whenever it was. Let's see if he can have a better time this time. Is he going to learn from his mistakes about that Pioneer retreating? It's already,
I think
it's not
the
there
OCE
anymore.
players, they've just figured it out. They've said, look, the capping order for Wehrmacht needs to be this and this map. The
Hey,
Jeep's
dude.
gonna get countered and we're about to take mid. This is what we do. Wow.
But the
Great-
Jeep
great
didn't get as
start.
far this time. He remembered. It was like, oh yeah, the Pioneer won't be there. Okay, okay. So he doesn't go as far.
Bit of mid pressure might stop the wire from the Volk. That's what BK's hoping for at this point. He says, I've scouted, there's no Pioneer at the top. I see the Volk in mid. Maybe I can stop this early wire going down and keep a bit of map pressure on that right hand side of the map. But it's hopeful. I mean, there's a Jeep versus Volk. Like, what are you gonna do?
Jeep's being pesky at the moment. Just wants to, as Kranksy says, stop this Folks Grenadier wiring off this bridge. We've got engineers could contest, but the Jeep's been pushed away by a pesky Pioneer for now.
Hire's gonna be like kind of delayed. They'll stay in the heavy cover. The second Volk should come and clear this Jeep. That would be the play.
Yep, here it comes.
BK, he's pushing in that engineer down the bottom side, crossing the river. He should be preventing the wire, but the Volk's about to meet it. It should come down to protect this. We're about to see a Pyre versus NG fight near the heavy cover fence.
Oh, worker battle. 2022, who wins this edition? So hyped. 3 Grease Guns versus 2 MP40s. Let's go. And the Grease Guns take this iteration, it would seem.
Now, Green Beret didn't want to retreat the Pyre. He still wants the capping power on the map, which is a good call. You need to keep the Pyre there. If you retreat it, you've just kind of forced the Volk to stay there as much as possible. The Volk should be the counter to this. It does, and the engineer retreats. That Volk should
What a
get the wire
nice
up, the
call,
Pyre caps.
Kranksy. Yeah, the Pioneers can cap the plus 16 now, and he's a happy boy. It's worked out well. He can use the Folks Grenadiers for barbed wire this off. Can he repeat the same ridiculous Semwar pin he did in that first game?
Oh, this top Pyre is actually reacting preemptively before any scouting happens. So the Jeep decides, all right, we're going to stop this cap at the top ammo. The Pyre's gone all the way to the top corner on the beach. He's on the beach. He's on Dunkirk asking for an evac that's never going to come. He's going to actually delay as hard as
Oh,
humanly
the
possible.
Jeep's going to go on the beach and harass him now and force him back. His little holiday vacation has been rudely postponed, and he's going to go all the way back to base
He's
now.
got a nice tan though. He's got a nice tan, and hopefully he escapes this. Half HP. The rifle should try to body block. Doesn't quite get it, but he gets a
Ooh,
crit,
he's got
and
enough
that
firepower.
fire's down. Has to go down.
Surely has
Oh,
to.
has
Surely
to?
has to.
Red cover Jeep, please.
No.
No, it gets
didn't.
away. Oh, nice.
Meanwhile, Folks Grenadiers push up to the center of Semwar and take the church there. They've got cover from another Folks Grenadier and the MG arriving as well. This is important. Oh, he's going in
Sniper
for
popped.
the Pioneer.
Sniper popped.
Sniper's been revealed as well. Pioneer has
Second
to be
machine gun
careful.
starts. Oh, this sniper is completely cucked right now. Needs to get in front of that machine gun in the base. Forget the Pioneer. Fuck that.
He fired on
Go
him.
and move your
Unit
sniper.
down.
Yeah, he will. He'll move his sniper. Get in front of the other machine gun to protect
Oh,
yourself
that's
from the
so
Jeep.
dangerous, though. Yeah, I see what you're saying. The bunker will protect the sniper. So he just sacrificed the Pioneer for the
Pyre.
sniper there. Yeah, interesting.
Yep, yep. You need the positioning, otherwise you'll never get on the map. He's not going to cross the road. He's so worried about the red cover. While the rifle's flanking the mid, machine gun set up. Left-hand side, Flamer is denied by this heavy cover Volk. Rifle falls back. Jeep stuck at the top. Another rifle at the top, not really engaging in mid. Wehrmacht securing control of this middle field, and BK is putting down desperate mines to try to stop this cutoff.
Good idea, good idea. He has to be honest, based on what's been happening in this tournament, in auto match recently, and in certainly in game 1 of this best of 5, because we are back to Sem War for the 5th game apparently. Wehrmacht sniper opens up for the first shot there. The engineers that have clipped the wire have been slowly forced away there.
Yeah, the sniper can't overextend here. He should not. Like, you'd be scared that there could be a mine. Green Beret is just straight up Chad moving. I'm gonna go cap the strap point. You didn't put a mine down.
Losing ground out there.
Which is risky. It's a risky play, but he gets rewarded for it.
Jeep's actually gotten a kill in this game. Didn't get one in game 1, so that's better. Supply yard up really early. Motor pool soon to follow, showing he's had really good fuel control. He's had the +5 and the +10 for all of this game so far. He's at 9 fuel right now, so his M8 won't be able to build immediately, but it shouldn't be too far behind.
Yeah, it's enough of seeing nade tech, bar tech. It's not worth it. We're looking at this map as, hey, you need to get an M8 out. You need to secure your cutoff. Even if you got these rifles, the jeeps, you got the mine set up on that cutoff, you delay this as much as possible. When the M8 pops, the Wehrmacht's going to pull back. And you're going to secure your map as USA. So that's just like a lesson. Anyone playing USA, go M8s. Like, what are you guys doing? Playing too much T1, it's not working out that well.
By the way, this Folks Grenadier is down to 3 models, and he's got to retreat past another
Faust.
mine.
Faust doesn't get the kill, doesn't get the shot off. Doesn't happen, gets the cap though. Neutralizes the territory.
Oh, he does get it in the end on the Jeep. Indeed, he does. The Jeep's got to get away now. I'm still keeping an eye on that mine, by the way. Jeep's going to be fine. Is there an engineer coming to him? Yes, there is. Back in the south. Sniper versus Rifleman. He's gotten more shots in there. Here comes that mine I was worried about for the Folks Grenadiers.
Oh, big mine about to hit. There has to be, right? Oh,
has to be. Oh, they've all gone around the other side.
The well-played case.
So
close.
close.
Oh, he hits it. Oh.
Only 1 kill in the end. Are there any squads on the retreat path? Can he galvanize his forces? BKModTest to get the kill on that, folks, on retreat. Meanwhile, Jeep is being repaired. Folks Grenadier is taking the munitions cut off now, and he's planting his own mines. Green Beret. Well. He's looking for the pin. He's just been delayed at this point.
The fuel's down for the Wehrmacht. The 10 fuel's been capped. But the whole area of the map is cut off for the USA. He's just got his base sector, his little island base. But that M8 should be building, right? At any point in time. Halfway done, alright. M8 should pop in halfway. About to see a convergence. This Jeep, this Flamer, the rifle flank coming in.
It is indeed. And the Jeep's coming in. And the 3-man rifle from the north. Flamer.
Push, nice. Machine gun has to fall back here. M8 pops. Right hand side sniper still shooting the rifles. The cap's going in for the USA. Faust should go down. Retreats the Volk. Mines go down for the Wehrmacht. Machine gun has to fall back.
There's a mine in this church here. He can't pursue.
No, he saw it. He scouted. The sniper has to get out of there. Sniper's gone. Get out.
Oh, here comes
dude,
the 251.
He's playing so greedy. He's gonna go in the house. He's gonna jump in the HT. Has to.
He's gonna try.
Oh,
he's gonna get it.
House,
he gets in the house.
To the half track. Go.
Look at this play from Green Beret. He's playing like Rambo right now, quite frankly.
He gets
in the house again.
Nice.
Oh, he's in the half track. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my, that was exciting. My heart's in my mouth for him.
That's too stressful. He should have retreated. But he's decided, okay, I can keep a bit of harassment on the map with the 1 sniper manning 2 machine guns at this half track, getting that suppression on the rifle, securing the middle, stopping that cutoff.
He's big lad. The M8's got his shirts and he needs his Top Gunner next. Rifles somehow evade the mine. Dude, the squad spacing, they all went past it, but one of the guys went the other side. I've not seen that before, I think. That was so weird.
It's like a blessing in disguise, but kind of not, because like you think it's clear, so then you might run a unit like a tank over it later.
Yeah.
Like, oh, didn't I run my squad through that? It should be clear. It hits the mine and takes damage to the
Well,
engine.
Larry had one job, and that was to walk over the mine. He decided not to. He's so selfish in that sense.
Huns are taking our
He valued his
territory.
life. He said, "Look, I see the mine. I have eyes. I'm not walking over it."
Co's a cruel game. M8 versus 251. We know who should win that, but is there any backup? He's worried about Pack 38 that he can't see, and he has every right to. And that's why the 251's lingering. It might not make sense, but Green Beret is producing invisible pack guns. Oh no, it is on the map. It was just behind the position.
Yeah, it's just like a positional pressure. Like, it could happen. The only reason you'd keep your half track there is if you had a pack coming. It must be close. So like the M8 gets feigned off, pretty much bluffed off by that positioning from the half track.
Yeah, exactly. Gren's 251
Jeep
pack
is still
combo.
alive, bro. The Jeep survived the Faust, gets fully repaired, he's back up. The rifle decides, okay, we're gonna push this Volk off. Volk forced to retreat.
Oh, look at this from the Jeep. I thought he was going to try and disturb the retreat path. No, he's just queuing up some more shots, I guess, with that Browning.
Might hit from the half track. M8's about to poke across the river, try to kill one of the Pioneers.
It's a destroyed
Go for
engine,
it.
yeah.
Pack.
Oh,
It's
the pack was so well positioned, but the
Fire
Pioneers do get taken out. That was a good shot by BK and well called by Kranksy. Meanwhile, the Jeep's in
Jeep.
base.
No! That's a mad overextension. That's a definite mistake from BK. Doesn't get out without damage engine. The Grenadiers should be putting fire down on this Jeep. If it escapes, it's absolute luck hacks, bro. There's no way. He gets it out.
Oh my god, he's got the bonus speed of the road as well. He skips away just about.
Yeah, man, that's luck script right there if I've ever seen it. No, nicely done, nicely done. It's definitely a mistake going in the base, but like 50-50 if any of the rifles are going to connect to that Jeep.
Yeah, it could have
Depends
been
how much BK is just spamming, like microing that Jeep. He could have been clicking 1,000 times a second to try and dodge each of the bullets.
Alright, the American counter sniper is on the field, so the Wehrmacht sniper is probably going to be more cautious anyway, because around that timing one would expect a counter sniper to arrive. And this just has all the hallmarks of just a classic CoH1 battle at the moment. There's the Wehrmacht sniper. Okay, he's going to keep firing. He's not quite within range yet, but he is unveiled for a moment there. He needs to stay in cloak mode for certain.
Yeah, the CS is up. The Wehrmacht has no idea. He's about to shoot again.
Oh,
he's
what's
gonna have
he
me come and
doing?
move. Oh, he doesn't get the CS off.
He's behind that little shed, I think, or something.
Oh, it doesn't shoot. BK. Oh, dude, the rifle body blocking on the sniper camouflage, if Green Beret's paying attention, that actually reveals the fact there's a camo sniper there. If you pay attention to those details of that rifle, one man getting stuck on something invisible, you would know. Okay, that's a
yeah,
sniper.
everyone's got time to do that in a breakneck speed grand final of a... Hang on, did that leaf just get disturbed?
Yeah, ooh, that's exactly right. This Jeep's about to go down the half track. It has to hunt it. Let's go. The sniper evades the half track, but the Jeep must go down here. There's no
exposes
doubt.
us as well. That's definitely dead. Surely, Jeep's can't keep this up, and indeed he dies. What have we got happening in the south? Volk's Grenadier is looking low. Will he tempt himself into a shot here? Where's the Wehrmacht counter sniper at? He's not in position, but the engineer's going to find him.
Retreat's nice. The pack's probably going to get scouted here. He has to pull that back a bit. The second machine gun just like sitting in the middle of the map, offering that cover fire if anything comes through on the flank. The mine is still there for the Wehrmacht that was skipped early in the game, so the machine gun decides to set up. The Engie's gonna fall back for sure. Or die. It dies.
Or die, yeah. By the way, have you seen that he OP'd the munitions in the north? He's got a truckload of munitions.
Very, very greedy. Off map coming in to try and save it. They're gonna jump in the half track. The half track picks up the Grens, pulls back, no problem. Rifle on the flank. Do they have stickies? I wouldn't think so.
No.
If I'm Green Beret, jump back that Pio, keep the half track upgunned.
Right, Wehrmacht sniper comes into position. OP down.
Nice. OP down. Get in, get out. That's what you do.
I was
Could
very
harass the
greedy
rifle.
from, as I say, very greedy from BKModTest, but it just speaks to how aggressive Green Beret can be, because Wehrmacht players don't usually venture that far north until it gets late game, really. Some don't. They just stay in their little Wehrmacht cube, and that's why BKModTest thought it would be a safe idea, but he didn't play his profile of his opponent very well there at all.
Green Beret's actually just seeing Stickies fail to throw, so he knows that BK's actually tech Stickies. Tried to hit the half track, but got out of range just in time, so he's aware of that tech now.
This Pack 38
Sniper
pushing
on
up
the
through
left
the center.
side.
Is he
Yeah,
okay?
trying to get the M8, but both snipers are there on the left-hand side. We should see this M8 get zoned out pretty soon.
Yeah, the Pack 38's pushed up through the center. I'm just a bit worried about the M8s, to be honest, if the Shrek can connect as well.
The M8 should be saying, "Why are you sitting here? Why are you fighting?"
Exactly, yes, exactly. Here it comes. Big shot. Hits him, but there's no follow-up. Another rifle's been completed.
T3 on the way for Green Beret in his base.
Rifle super low in the house there. Oh, so low indeed.
The sniper damage from the USA player is like, it's nice to have, but it's not doing enough. You're getting
There's
one
two
or
snipers,
two shots.
and they're both out of position. One could be killed on retreat. The vet one, no, the rifle should save the day.
Half track should dive. He saw the stickies earlier. Shouldn't be diving this half track. He decides to. Didn't see it then. Ooh, the CS on
He
the
gets the
Wehrmacht
counter sniper. Yes. So a tale
Pack
of a
set up.
survival and a counter snipe there, but the 251 could pay the price. Is
Packs
the
up.
pack in
Half track
position?
probably dies.
Yes,
Nice.
it
M8
does.
goes down.
The M8 dies, I mean. Two stickies going on the half track. Destroyed engine out of control. Ooh.
Volk has to retreat. For sure.
out the
Go
US
behind the
sniper
hedge.
here.
Delay as much as humanly possible. Nice. Oh, the
good frag
Wehrmacht's so
grenade there.
aggressive here. Really nice OCE player coming in. He says enough's enough. BK ain't shit. We're pushing in deep. Getting on those two snipers.
I just love the aggression of Green Beret, as you say. He really pushed hard
This
there.
rifle should die. This rifle might die here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. What the fuck? Oh, no. You had the rifle squad. You had it.
Oh,
You
what a
decided
mine!
to-
It hurts the folks' grenadiers. Right, Kranksy, your fanboy meter went off the level there, son.
Dude, it did. So we're really dealing with two snipers here. We've got grenadiers heavy. We lost our snipers Wehrmacht, but we've got T3 online, so we're about to get Pumas out. M8's down, so we're just dealing with infantry. So we should be able to get in like a dominant position with map control. Just don't lose manpower to these snipers.
What's coming out here? We've got a Puma popping for Green Beret. What counters do we have on the field? We're getting another M8. And we have stickies, so he should be able to survive, but the Puma's going to put a lot of pressure down on him.
Yeah, Green Beret hasn't had his ammo for like a good 5 minutes though. That's been decapped a while ago, so the right-hand side's just neutralized. Which means you don't have as much potential with the prop war that he's teched into.
Sniper's eating up that Grenadier manpower. And here comes the Puma. It's been scouted. Was the mine planted there? No. Quick cancel there by BK. Well played.
It's there, right? It's there. Yeah, it's definitely there.
Oh, it's there. It's definitely there. Destroyed engine. My bad. I couldn't click it, apparently. This was certainly existing.
Set up Faust on the M8. The M8's about to dive. No skirts. Pack set up. Go, go, go.
Oh, can he get skirts
Get
in
the kill.
time? He got skirts
Oh, he
just
does.
about in time. Oh my
What?
god, that was such
Oh
fine
my
margins, but he
God.
might die anyway. Can he survive
Pack needs to
somehow?
reposition. Oh, he didn't even notice.
What a
His
survival!
skirts are distracting.
Oh my god, the skirts popped literally a millisecond before the pack hit there. What the
Oh, the
hell?
sticky on the Puma. The Puma's about to die. For sure, dead. Volk has to fall back. Pack overextended. Stuck there. Sniper's about to decrew it. Mid control for the Wehrmacht.
Yep.
Big engagement coming in on this pack. That's the only edge
Yes.
tank other than the Shrek.
As soon as they're unveiled, this pack is going to be in such a risky position, but he doesn't want to push anymore because he knows there's an MG there. Well, there's two MGs actually, so he's right to just let the pack go, I guess. Keep position on the field rather than get suppressed. That's good forethought by BKModTest.
What do we have? We've got two snipers on for BK. The M8 Like, oh man, if Green Beret watched this replay, he saw the pack positioning. If he reacted, he would have killed the M8. But I think that's going to be a thorn in his side for the next 5 minutes probably. Deal with the M8 once it's wrapped.
Did you say 2 snipers? I count 1 at the moment. I've got a Vet 2-1, and I think he's going for an AT gun next by the looks of things.
Did the other sniper die?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, cool.
Wasn't that the
We're down to one
sniper?
sniper. Yeah, like the Wehrmacht CS died. I didn't
Oh,
see
okay.
the other American one die.
Well, it's been a crazy game so far. Things happen. Things happen.
We missed it. Shit.
Things die. No, it's fine, dude. You never catch everything in a CoH1 replay. It's impossible. There's too much going on, quite frankly.
It must have been mid. Well, the M8 was under harassment. That mid sniper must have died from the American.
Nagano says this is a noob fest, but I definitely don't think, unless he trained, he would have been able to get to the finals in this tournament. It was stacked. I don't think he could have just rolled up and rocked in.
Yeah, I think the reaction on the pack is like, it's just hard to see. From a spectator, you have vision of the whole map and you're like, not under the pressure. But if that pack actually rotated and killed the M8 there, like Wehrmacht would have been in such a good
It
position
wasn't
right
certain it would have hit its shot though, you know, because I think it may have just been past vision as well. So the skirts upgrading just in the nick of time was a special moment, I feel, for the game, because Green Beret could have run away with it, to be honest. If
and that's
got the kill.
BK. That's BK's calculating. He says, "I know there's a fast. I know there's a pack. I don't care. I'm coming in with skirts. I know they're gonna pop at the perfect time." That's the level he's at. He just calculates all these things. It's crazy. No luck. Just calculations.
Right, we just had bars completed, but 4 rifles. Where are their positions? Oh, he's just got an immediate kill with it.
We have territory.
That'll certainly help.
Losing ground out there.
We have. So the Americans should be falling back. He's got bars. He's got the M8. He's got 1 sniper, 1 AT gun. Re-OP'd that ammo, so he's going to be spamming off maps the whole game.
Just, man, why does he keep OPing the ammos?
Supply lines are broken.
Don't understand.
It's like a bad meta strat to just keep calling off maps in because they can't get to that OP. Like it happened early game with the Shrek and the half track. Now the half track's dead. There's no way the Wehrmacht can overextend that far. And the
This pack 38's getting bullied, yeah. Give him your lunch money. He's down to 1-man squad. Is there anything that can come in and take this? We've got an engineer, we've got a sniper watching over. We've got a rifles coming in. I think this pack 38. Oh no! Here come the cavalry. We've got 2 Foch grenadiers coming into position.
Sniper to cover though.
Mm.
BK doesn't put down a mine on the pack. He decides, I'm just going to snipe your squad. Wasting an entire Volk if you want to cap that. It's not going to happen. The second squad, the 4-man squad. Keep shooting. Oh, he target fires. Nicely done. You can't cap with the Volks right now. He target fires the 4-man squad to bring it to 3. Can't capture that. Otherwise you'll lose the Volk.
Dude, that's awesome.
BK
Love it.
pulls back. Nice calcs. Good stuff. Should be taking mid right now.
That's what I was about to say, dude. Yeah, whilst that's happening now, it's the time to take mid. Definitely. You've got, does he have an on-map howitzer yet? No.
Not just yet. He's got enough CP for it though, so he should be getting that soonish. But happy to just kind of float around with his units. He's got level 1 on his supply yard. He's just going to cap that bottom ammo and just kind of mature his position from here. Like, doesn't need to overextend to take mid.
Reserves are now available.
Pretty happy. He's going left-hand side. He's going to go off-map combat group instead.
Yeah, just saw that Rangers pop. What's the Wehrmacht player up to, mate? What doctrine's he gone?
He's gone Terror. He had that early on, so he's got the prop war unlocked, 2 off of a King Tiger. So playing with his infantry versus sniper, it's a hard spot right now. You've got enough to like hold the position, but you need to be like eking out command points to get that King Tiger.
Right.
It's hard. If the USA doesn't engage, you're not going to get the King Tiger. So you're trying to like force the position for the Wehrmacht. He has to overextend to get command points.
M8 eats a shot. Rifles pushing to the center with sniper support, but here come those Wehrmacht boys with Green Beret. Gren's, Foch Grenadiers, and a mine. Oh, the rifles are glad they hit that because the sniper wasn't too far behind. He has to uncloak to get away. Meanwhile, the Puma's on his rear side. This could be bad. He's got an uncloak radius of a 1 meter. He unveils him. This could be really bad. There's another Puma coming in as well.
On him. What the fuck?
Oh, and the 57 mils getting some good shots in. Here comes the other Puma. He wants this counter snipe. He wants it badly. He's going to have to drive past
sight range. It's the Vet 2 sniper. Doesn't have any sight range with the Puma. Even parked on the sniper.
Oh, counter snipe comes in from the lake. He gets it. Pumas cause enough mayhem to get the results they needed there.
M8 has to pull back out of the fight. It's one Shrek off of death. This Flamer, NG's sitting in the church, not shooting. Vermac Sniper's able to pull in. Oh, the Pumas actually re-dive in.
Yes, they do. They haven't got full health, though. The 57 mil can rotate here. The M8 backs up. Oh, and it's decrewed. What good shots by the Puma. Here comes the possibility of a sticky. The Pumas have to get out there. Will the M8 get some good shots on the rear side? No, it won't, because the Pack 38 is set up again. What a good push in by Green Beret.
Knows he doesn't have the repairs available right now. He can't spend, you know, a minute repairing these Pumas. But his Puma's parked right next to a mine, the one that's repairing.
And artillery. Everything has to retreat. That first shot, where's it going to land? Oh.
No damage. Oh, the Pumas are parked on a mine. Look at it. Oh. Oh, stop.
So close. If they just rotate that ass a little bit more, that could be so deadly. Doesn't know how close he is to disaster there.
This is about to be so rough. I think a big push from the rifles onto those Pumas cause a reverse. Kills one of them at least. It has to.
Yeah, there it is. Oh no, we got Sticky coming in as well. Both Pumas go down. What a find for BKModTest. Destroyed engine.
Unbelievable. Doesn't get the second.
Oh, but the M8 goes down in the north.
Oh.
He has the ammunition right now. He's just queuing up this Sticky. He's waiting for the recharge, I believe.
Throw it. Throw it.
There's the AT gun.
Both Pumas get down, parked on a mine, backed into it. Damn, if that Pyro squad had a sweeper when it went to repair, imagine, would have been a totally different position.
What I like about BKModTest is not relying on OMCG to get AT guns. He's just building them. He's got the sniper as well. He's got a really strong US build order here. How do you feel about what Green Beret's doing? Is he getting a Stug right now, or is that a Puma?
Yeah, I think it'd be another Puma. Yeah, it is. So, pretty rough spot. You lose both your Pumas. You got a counter snipe. You killed the M8. It kind of stabilizes the game a bit, but you know, you're hoping for that King Tiger to come out with Puma support. So I feel like you have to replace them before going KT, and he's just like a fraction of a CP off of getting the King Tiger unlocked. So Green Beret, I think 2 Pumas, go KT, dominate the mid control, try to get that cut off again would be the play. But let's see how it unfolds.
Don't ignore people in chat that are giving fake results. They're just joking. No one knows the result of this game except the referee and the 2 players. So don't worry. It's all up in the air right now. Who wins this tournament? We're in the 5th deciding ace game. Prop war used on the Vet 2 rifles because they're too damn powerful to contend with. And it's anyone's to play for right now.
And that's a questionable prop war. I mean, I'd be happy to just like defend the strap point a bit, use your sniper instead of spending that amount of ammo just on that engagement. Could come in handy way later, like if you're pushing in with the Puma. So good for BK, I think, that position, just to be eking out a prop war for that.
Oh, 2 flamethrower engineers in that church have to get out of here, and yeah, they survived the exit of that church, which is always tenuous when you got so many squads like hounds at the door.
Got a sniper on the bottom front, fighting a machine gunner Pyro and a Grand squad. Gonna retreat out of there, not enough damage to kill that. And I see the KT come on the field from the Wehrmacht player.
Oh yes, the big boy's here. Let's go check him out right now. 68.5 tons of quantified destruction. Panzerkampfwagen 6 B, the Tiger, on the field.
Yeah, I think I would have waited for one more Puma just before getting the KT, because your manpower income goes down the drain. As soon as you call that in.
It costs 1,000 manpower for a King Tiger. It's a good deal.
500, but it costs all
it
your
costs
manpower for
dude,
like 5
just see
minutes.
it this way. It costs 1,000, but you get it 5 minutes earlier. It's a
Yeah,
good investment.
yeah.
It's like a car loan. You still get to drive the car, and in this case, the car has a huge 88mm cannon with high explosive rounds. It's going to tear BKModTest up right now, but it gets a main gun destroy critical. Of course it does.
That's so shit. From the Vedmark perspective, you took your pack is gone down. You took
Yeah.
a sticky, you lost your damage engine. You can't afford pioneers to repair these vehicles. You pushed off. You know there's enemy snipers in mid. You can't shoot the AT guns. AT guns just like slowly creeping up. Oh, CS comes in. Nicely done, Vedmark. This whole game, Green Beret's been getting away with Vet 1 on his infantry because he's got Zeal. Machine gun's about to go down, picks up. Oh, the gun's still available, nice.
Tell you what, those rifles gotta be careful now. Looks like they're gonna be okay.
One snipe versus one snipe, KT, damage engine, Puma, on like 1 HP, can't engage.
Rifles repositioned, 57
What I was talking about, that earlier prop war. The earlier prop war, imagine you had it here, like this is the engagement you
Dude,
want to save it for.
he's just forward headquarters to the church. BKModTest is looking to dominate the center here. It looks like the King Tiger was kind of like a fool's gambit almost. Kind of just focused. His entire army got damaged engine, like Kranksy pointed out, and got the counter snipe off. It's not worked out basically.
We got one CS, you're trying to get the other. You know where the enemy sniper is. He's gonna kill the AT guns though. That's the main damage causer right now. If those AT guns go down, that KT just takes mid, like no matter the forward headquarters at all.
That's why the sniper battle becomes so important. Otherwise, as I say, the King Tiger could be a checkmate's move.
Machine gun sets up on the island, pushed back by that Vet 2 squad. Sniper shoots the AT gun. The AT gun can go to the forward headquarters, get reinforcements. Oh, it's a rough position for Green Beret right now. Push back, lost the VP, the right hand side. About to lose the island connection to his ammo. Can't afford prop war one more time. He can only afford it.
Puma's going to have to work duty here to keep those engineers off. Meanwhile, the King Tiger's slowly being repaired. The US sniper's up to 13 kills. He's done good work. That AT gun's under pressure. M8's got to help out. He's going to go all the way around the side to do so. This game's
that damage gun on the M8 as well.
Oh,
fully repaired now. It's back on the map.
Yeah, it's that guy. Oh my god. Yeah, mate, we were bigging up that 88mm on the King Tiger, and then of course Company Heroes 1 had other ideas. Main gun destroyed critical. We were able to remove them from tournaments.
Versus M8 should be a one-shot kill. There's no doubt.
No,
for some reason.
So
luck
really,
of the roll.
casting this CoH1 tournament, I just want to do like a miniature mod, just to remove the worst RNG from the game. If CoH3 gets delayed, why not? Let's do it.
We have territory.
Well, the pack hits the Puma. AT gun causes massive damage. Puma goes out from under the house, gets hit, dead.
2 AT guns, baby. He had him covered from both angles there. I tell you what, BK looks like he's got one hand on the trophy yet again. Can Green Beret show him that he has other ideas? Oh.
Off map on the KT. Coming in on the machine gun, the player, they don't react. Reacting now, a bit too late.
Yeah,
dude. Damage engine. Oh, shit. Green Beret up against it. 3 AT guns in the middle. Trying to get back on the map. Can't get there. Oh my. So 3 AT guns, no on-map Howie. BK's decided M8 and pressure with all of my infantry instead of an on-map Howie. He didn't want to slow the game down. He wanted to stay hyper-aggressive.
Seems that way, yeah. He certainly made use of those OPs on the munitions now, making us all look like fools, apparently.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe as soon as the half-track and the Shrek are no longer on the map. That M8 at the top as well, just denying the ammo. You can't get to the OP, like, unless you're winning the whole game, you're not really going to get to it, so... Paying dividends.
American Sniper's up to 15 kills now. Apparently he's a Geo dude, he says.
Yeah, maybe a Nebelwerfer, I reckon. Yes. Nice.
Oh,
Green
good
Beret
call,
goes
dude. You
neb.
got it. Yeah.
Oh, he cancels, goes another Puma. Okay,
No.
I think a neb is the call though. Like, you got 3 AT guns.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you
It's the
nebble
anti,
spam, like, maybe just clear that mid and get the KT back on the field. But, again, manpower is the resource you need right now.
But isn't it like
Firestorm. Nice Firestorm on mid.
Ooh,
Yes,
that could be
let's go.
juicy. This could be really juicy. Have the units seen it? Doesn't look like it. He's too busy in tac map, and these support weapons are going to get eaten up.
Oh my god, it doesn't. The AT gun survived.
Meanwhile, Wehrmacht sniper under pressure from the flamethrower engineer.
Flame.
Oh, just about survives
Oh
there.
my,
The MG does go down.
One
King
HP
Tiger's got
escape.
9 kills, and he's doing okay. But look at the pressure on the victory points from BK.
Yeah, that prop war early, that 100 ammo with that like small fight. And then we can't afford any more fire barrages right now. No more firestorms. Been cut off from our ammo. The VPs are down. You've got BK to 100 VPs right now.
Look at this
though,
rifle in the east. He's got
Still
a
the potential.
terrible retreat path. The Pioneers are positioning with those MP40s. Can they get the shots in? Puma's going to help
Puma,
out as well. It's got to be
please.
dead, surely.
Survives. One man. Damn. Pyro should be blocking this off. Wire the hell out of that bridge. Stabilize your bottom section. Take mid.
We're losing
Sniper
a fuel
survives for Green Beret, which is a great luck. But you still push off mid. There's still enemy snipers, AT guns, forward headquarters. It's just a lot to deal with.
This King Tiger's
18
been
gun on the
harassed
Puma.
and bullied. Yeah, no, there's 3 AT guns to worry about. One's working on the King Tiger, the other's keeping the Puma from being in perfect position. And
Sniper v sniper. They're walking on top of each other. Practically one crater away.
Oh my
Oh,
god, they're
they've
so
revealed.
close. He's revealed sniper knife fight and he
Nice.
gets it.
Oh, it's gonna go down a retreat. Maybe. The Vet 2 rifles. Oh, the AT gun.
Close. Love it.
Oh, that Puma's dead AF. No way.
Destroyed
destroyed
engine.
it.
And the
Off
AT gun
map.
misses, but here comes the off map. He spammed those munitions for a reason. The folks have to retreat through it. Oh, could have been worse.
Oh,
Puma
if
still
that
alive
survives,
somehow.
Neb. Nicely done. Nebelwerfer should start clearing these AT guns. Clears one of them.
Yes.
Puma surviving. King Tiger, 10 kills, damage engine for the past 70 hours.
I know.
Stuck on that bridge.
It's had a bad day. A really bad day. Needs more Pioneers. Needs to get this King Tiger repaired. Repair, bunker, anything.
That presence of the M8 that survived that damaged gun.
Put her in gear.
Still out there, still causing havoc. The Pioneers
the MGs
decide
and
they've
I've-
repaired the engine of the Puma, but decided to go for the KT instead. Puma cannot engage right now.
I think he realises he's got such a heavy 1,000 manpower investment. Just don't keep it off the field. Get it back on there.
We do see the manpower kick back in. The KT's been on the field for so long now. We're getting probably more Nebbles. I would say like a second Neb is pretty much worth it at this point. Or 4 Pioneers. You need like Pyres, yeah. So we're seeing a Pyre spam. The problem is the population cap for the Wehrmacht player. He's sitting on 3 territories actually that are connected. He's pop capped right now. Can't build any more.
Right, M8's pushing in from the side. Sniper has been revealed. M8's going for him. He unveils him himself, but the King Tiger's back in position, as are the Panzer Shreks. That's a... Oh, he did temporarily look like he was trying to take the pack. Apparently not. Meanwhile, here comes a Nebelwerfer on the Rifleman.
Ooh, up on the Wehrmacht, has to force him back. This is a huge deal. The sniper, get the fuck out of there, dude. Oh no. So close. Risk it a wide barrage. Oh, mate.
Right. Puma's pushed up north. The MG was decrewed, by the way,
They
there,
have
so
200
he might
points
want to
left.
take that now, but it's Pioneers and a Sniper, so he won't be able to. Just needs to get these points capped because his points are low. We're actually quite low victory points.
Yeah, for both players, are quite low. I think Green Beret needs to get back on the map, secure this bottom part, just for the population cap. can't build anything else. He's floating nearly 600 manpower, but he's pop capped at 42 right now, so in a bad spot. He needs to either take the bottom, take the top, but the mid seems like a kind of fool's errand, running straight down the mid pipe versus forward headquarters. It's going to be rough.
Yeah, he's just got to somehow, as you say, keep to one victory point, just coalesce and re-heal his forces and try and make some kind of push. It's so easier said than done. I mean, Kranksy, you said it. You said you wanted another Puma before the King Tiger, and it's turned out to be quite a prophecy because he just hasn't had enough pressure.
There's not enough to kill the infantry that are aggressing that KT. The KT is still on 10 kills. Like, I think it was about 2 minutes ago I called it out as being on 10 kills, so it's kind of parked there as a like paperweight, just holding nothing at the moment. Like, you need to be aggressing with it, with the sniper, with the Puma, try to take mid back properly. Like, a bit disjointed, but it's hard. You need to repair as well. It's a good setup from BK. Nicely positioning his AT guns, very spread. That Nebelwerfer has no chance of killing all of them in one barrage.
M8 has to go down the bridge here because the Shrek had one angle covered, as did the KT. We did have the option of a counter snipe for a while, but the Wehrmacht snipers retreated softly away, just showing how much the American player, BK, has the center.
Oh, this machine gun suppress on the rifles. Off
Not
map
for much
going
longer.
On machine gun. Ooh, mate.
One man folks pushing in. Main gun destroy critical on the Puma. Oh, this does not look good for Green Beret.
He's got pop cap now, so he's up to 56 instead of 42. He start to build some units. He's on 400 manpower. Should be popping Vet 3 for his infantry. So he's been getting away with Vet 1 on his infantry this whole game. Up until now, really. Like, just got Vet 2 very recently.
Sniper here.
The VPs are getting ultra close.
Yeah.
150 to 108.
They certainly are. Right, we've got the snipers getting really close to each other. Nebelwerfer goes high in the sky, comes down onto the center. Snipers revealed! Oh, but for a moment.
Nebel doesn't take down any of the AT guns.
Infantry squad lost.
Snipers again
KT's
revealed, and he misses the counter snipe. He was moving, so he missed it. And the King Tiger can't strike back with a vengeance. So they know they're there.
28 kill Wehrmacht sniper versus a 0 kill American sniper. That's the damage difference.
And here
These
comes the
AT guns, once
Wehrmacht
they go
infantry.
down, let's go. Vet 3, take mid back.
It's
The
down for
CS
certain.
potentially.
Here comes the Wehrmacht infantry. He's pushing for the sniper. But the big thing is here, this is the first time he's been in the center of Semwar for a really long time. And this is a big moment for Green Beret. Can he follow up with his forces? Can he get in position and take a stronghold back in the center?
Oh, the counter snipe is fallen back completely from BK's side. These rifles are trying to hold off this infantry engagement, but the King Tiger should just push. Like, at this point right now, once you have that mid, like, you've got a foothold established. Push in deep, kill the other AT gun,
Wehrmacht
and see
sniper
how you go.
unveiled.
Second sniper from the Wehrmacht as well. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. This
Yeah,
Puma's
so
about
the
to get
guy in the
sticky.
center's been the counter sniper, and of course the other one's trying to lure him in. He's been pushed away, damaged engine on the Puma, another Nebelwerfer strike coming in here. Just keeping the AT gun out of position. King Tiger's still on 10 kills though, Kranksy. That is disappointing.
Supply lines are broken.
Yeah, you need to push with this. This should have been. Ah, the CS comes in from BK. He gets the kill with the sniper.
Oh yeah, there
Rifle
it is.
squad retreats back. M8 still parked there. The Grenadier pushes in on the AT gun. Nade goes down both sides. AT gun goes down. KT push in, go. Now's the time, buddy. You've got no anti-tank guns. You got one sniper. Push, push,
versus
push.
Puma, that's
Trying
gonna
to get
last
the
a while.
engine damage. Trying to get rid of the engine damage. It's not worth. You need to go now.
Right.
116 to 108.
Right, so yeah, indeed, the King Tiger's now got just enough health to push in. M8 watching the situation. AT gun's going to strike back immediately.
On
What a
map.
strike!
On map.
He's built the
Nice.
on-map howitzer and he gets a full wipe there. Puma's got to be careful as well. Just as he got a toe hold in the center, he's forced off.
Ooh, off map hit, on map hits the Puma directly. Out of control. Vet 3 on support, maybe? Get the sniper to shoot way faster. Get the Nebel to have more damage. All the AT guns are getting it recaptured. This forward stronghold from BK the church. Dominating the mid.
Really is. The church is still at 60% health as well. It's got no sign of going. The Neebles have picked away at it, but just not fast enough.
Oh, the Gren's in the house. Snipe one of the models of the rifles. It's brutal. The Volk's pushing mid. This M8's still holding ground.
AT gun down yet again. And indeed,
Go. Push way deeper, way deeper. You have to go now. Let's go.
Double-digit figures for the Wehrmacht player. Green Beret versus 108 for BKModTest. Wehrmacht infantry pushing in. He's got to go now, as Kranksy says. The King Tiger's got a decent amount of health. He's
V1 going in. Oh, V1 on the church.
There's a lot of infantry around there, Kranksy. This could be bad. Oh, he obliterates the M8. Several units in there in the north. What a V1 that was. That'll help. But he's just retreated his infantry. Bars too much, it would seem. Is he able to cap the center for the first time in a long time? Keep himself on 95 victory points? Yes, he is. We've got Vet 3 Grens fighting strong in the house there. But engineers go around the outside.
Puma coming in on the map. A new Puma. Deny this Flamer NG. KT, park on that VP. Do not fall back here. Go. Oh, the AT guns are going to get recaptured. The Puma's about to try to flank in. Gambleworth hitting the VP, suppressing everything. The AT gun focusing on the KT.
Oh, VP goes back into American hands. BK puts the bleed back on. He stays on triple-digit figures. And Beret's hurting.
Scared. Go.
Dangerous moment here in the south, because we've got a cap coming in on the victory point. This could put some serious hurt on Green Beret. King Tiger down to 55% health now. Puma's got to clear up in this dystopian nightmare. He's got to go down there and hurt any resistance that could strike against the Third Reich.
I think the top VP's like not secured anymore. The M8's gone down. The Volk's pushing for that. The bottom VP, Gren's recapping. Puma's secure. Sniper from the Wehrmacht should be free roaming mid. You got one CS from the American kind of like just lurking around, but it's time to push. You have to go mid. The off map goes on the Grenadier, denies the VP down the bottom.
Yep.
There's Volk like contested at the top, but there are mines, so he's gonna walk into that.
Indeed, we do
actual
have a Volk's
rifle goes to
Grenadier.
meet
He's
them.
going to hit a mine, but he's going to get the victory point back, leaving him on 70
the rifle's
victory points.
meeting. The rifle's
Oh,
meeting
he's going
that.
to it. Yeah, good
That's
shout,
it.
good shout. Meanwhile, Nebelwerfer comes into the center. What a nice Nebel that is. A lot of damage being done now. Come on, push in with the King Tiger if you want to make a game of this. We're cheering on the underdog a little bit too much in this game, but it's for a good reason. BK's already won 2 major tournaments.
Puma, Vet 2, and then push. That's the play.
Could be. He's got the folks watching on. He knows where the AT gun's at. Puma needs to be careful. Exposes his
On
rear
map,
kick.
shoots the VP. VP neutralize, retreat back. Good stuff. Oh, they're even on VPs right now. KT should push through. Sniper shoots.
Sniper
the AT
reveals
gun.
himself. King Tiger gets a shot in as well. The American sniper's coming into the center slowly but surely. Oh, Wehrmacht exposes himself, but the 8.
Nice. AT gun goes down. No CS comes in. 2 Pumas parked. American sniper in mid reveals itself. Nebelwerfer sitting on 15. Flamer sitting on the sniper. Sniper jumps in the house. Mid VP, neutralize. Big push from the Wehrmacht. Push. Go, Pumas. Run on that sniper. Cap mid VP.
You sound like a
KT park
2v2
it.
player right now, dude. Push.
Send that.
Oh,
Bro, he has to go now. He has to go.
Rifles versus Grens. They're just trying to be pesky, but that's really dangerous. King Tiger can obliterate them. An enemy unit down just as the rifles die as well. Sniper! Oh, Nebelwerfer counters the sniper. Obliterates it there. Rifles hurt as well. What a big pickup there for the Nebelwerfer.
Kill the AT gun, bro. Go for it.
19
You're on the home
kills.
stretch. You're on the home stretch.
Yeah, but he's up against BKModTest, Kranksy. I don't want to say don't get your hopes up, but don't get your hopes up too soon. Because BK's been here before.
Let's go. Come on. This KT. Park it there. 23 kills. 1 AT gun on the field. 2 Pumas offering support.
Oh, GG, well played call. BK calls it there as his rifles are obliterated. Green Beret, the underdog no one had heard of before this tournament from New Zealand, somehow has beaten almighty, legendary Mount Rushmore face CoH1 player. That's a huge upset. What a win.
One of our units.
Unbelievable. Wow, New Zealand comes out on top. OCE coming in with the clutch. Wow, what a great best of 5. Taking it to the final game on
Our
this
supply
map.
lines are being threatened.
What a close one. Sniper
Really
on the
was.
AT gun, 45 kill sniper. 45 kills.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Causing so much damage. That Nebel as well coming in, 19 infantry kills. Absolutely obliterating mid. That forward headquarters was like it's just a bit too much of a commitment from BK. He floated so much manpower into just reinforcing that hold.
It was a great game from BK, but I just want to point out that I just don't think building 2 OPs is manpower efficient, obviously.
That's
He also-
400. That's 400
Yeah,
down,
he spent money on a
Yeah.
forward headquarters. As I always mention in these high-level tournament casts, Aimstrong once told me when he was like a tournament player in CoH1, he said he doesn't waste any manpower on anything ever. Like, it has to be uber efficient from him. So I just think that was a little bit... How much is the forward headquarters? Is that 250?
That's 260. So he
260,
spent
bro!
660 total. So 2 OPs in the forward headquarters.
But taking
on just
nothing away from
buildings.
Green Beret, man, I think he stood strong, and I really want to call out the Puma staying behind this house for so long. You know, there's 3 houses. I don't know if you can see on my stream, but the Puma was just surviving here, and he eked out an existence for him because if he'd not been there, the American player could have rolled and taken the victory points. So just staying there for that long and just playing with him and buying himself time, he was treading water, and he was able to ride the tide and survive. So well played.
What a massive impact with one Nebelwerfer as well. Like to get 19 kills, just decrewing the AT guns, causing such a like headache for the USA player trying to camp mid. Just with one unit, he's decided like, okay, cool, I'm able to like counter one of the AT guns and then pick the others off with the snipers, and ending up with 45 kills. Just a really good play, and it's crazy to see. So a New Zealand player takes out one of
Wow.
the greatest 20 players. Wow.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
What an upset. What an upset.
Let's go and update the Master League spreadsheet, shall we? And put his names into my little version of history. Let's go do it now. Why not? Why not? We don't have a trophy celebration here. It's all on the internet, of course. Let's go and do it now. The last tournament we had was May 2020 for Company of Heroes 1. So let's go and update it now. We've got a brand new tournament, guys. And it was... they're all majors these days. There's only one a year. Screw it. What was this one called? Final Battle.
It's such a, now we have to say the zombie revival, something else after this. The resurrection. The out of retirement tournament, I think, is the next one. Get everyone involved. But that's great to see. So Samoa, I think, was probably one of the worst map picks because I remember playing with Green Beret. We had a 4v4 mod on the Samoa map, and we played that map possibly 1,000 times. Like it's probably home to Green Beret, coming in on top, beating BK. Very very comfortable with that map.
Just want to check
Yeah, that
out.
was a good one. Very surprised to see. I mean,
Well,
I think as soon as he took mid, we were both kind of like, man, BK's got it. This is it. This is the slow VP grind down.
Yeah. It's a bloody good game that was. It's as I say, it's a shame that Wehrmacht technically won every game, but that last one was such a toss-up, and United States had it for so long. I just all credit. BK couldn't find like a way to finish the game off. Just didn't seem like he was out of ideas a little bit there. Did he ever get tank depot?
No, he didn't. All of his money went into those OPs, that forward headquarters, that hold, the VP drain that he was going for.
But that Nebelwerfer taking out the sniper and
yeah.
That finished the game, quite frankly. Just so much. He ended the game with so little. So yeah, just well played to Green Beret.
That game, we had the 2 Pumas parked in front of that mine, reversing in, losing both the Pumas. From that position to come back as a Wehrmacht player, just turn the tables. not even with manpower blitz, just with Pterodoc.
Yeah.
Like the KT, even though it was like sitting there as a damage sponge, not causing too much damage, it bought him enough time to be able to get out more units, get the flank, get those lucky double shots, and kind of come out on top with that win over the mid stronghold from BK.
Big thanks to Pepsi and BSky Revolution for organising the tournament. It's easy to criticise tournament organisers, but I always say this: there's no one lining up queuing to organise tournaments for Company Heroes. It's admin, it's work, it's you're putting yourself out there and making yourself you get so much criticism and you get so many players' complaints and stuff. It's always a little bit of stress you don't need, but someone has to do it, and BSky and Pepsi have both done it together for this tournament, so well played to you guys. Well played to all the CoH1 players, 36 sign-ups for this tournament, 32 entries. Just great to see so many people lining up to play CoH1. Thanks to the donators. Thanks to Kranksy for casting, doing a really good job. Late night in Australia. And thanks to all you viewers for tuning in and keeping yourselves entertained.
Yeah, cheers. It was a good tourney. I enjoyed that. The seeding was always a question mark. The brackets were a question mark. The time zones, getting everyone organized in this old game, but getting it across the line in the end, having a pretty sick finals, to be honest. Like, instead of a 3-0 dominant victory, we had a full best of 5, so really nice to see.
Yeah, it's good.
Thanks everyone for viewing. Cheers. Appreciate that.
Cheers, guys. Let's raid on out of here. Let's let Kranksy go to sleep. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a pleasant rest of your day and a good weekend. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.